Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Just do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 30.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I'm happy to see all of you here in the chat. The 199 scanning in as we speak, and it's going to be a really fun show, and I am hyped. The President of the United States, the former president, but also future president, the 45th president, the greatest president of my lifetime, and the future 47th president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, has dominated the online discussion to a point where no one even remembers the Republican debate for vice president, because that is what it is. Rocking the revenge shirt. Shout out to Donnie Danko for the artwork. And, you know, it's funny because I'm using my really high quality camera right now. I normally this is a really good camera. This is like a Canon 70D or something like that. Normally, this is the perspective you see. And everybody's like, why do you look dead, Jeremy? This is usually what I'm using. That's usually the camera I use. You know what I mean? And, you know, but I don't know if this one looks better or not. I have no idea. You guys tell me which one you want. You tell me which one you want. You know what? Somebody just said something. Hang on. Let me find it. I don't know how you guys stand that intro, for fuck's sake. You know, if you come in my chat and talk that amount of shit, you know I'll just play it again, right? You know I'll just play it again. So if you want to come in here and bitch about the intro of the greatest president of our lifetime, I'll just run the damn intro again. I'll just run the day. You know what? Keep bitching. I'm running it again. Now what are you going to do?
Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again. We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, you have the right to complain, but I have the right to not give a fuck. If you don't like the President of the United States of America, the 45th President of the United States of America, that's perfectly fine. But the snake pit probably ain't the place for you, okay? So you can complain about the Trump intro, but I don't have to give a fuck about that, okay? So there we go. Now, the show has officially started. Hello, everyone. Well, no, we're not going to do another one. Not yet, anyway. Maybe we'll close the show out, but we're not going to do it again. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I love seeing all of you in the chat tonight. I love the enthusiasm. I love the passion. I love the energy. I love seeing that chat go 1,000 miles an hour. And I see it. I see it, and I love it. Bruce Flash in the house today. I always appreciate the respect you have for the fans and the chat. It was made clear today on Side Scrollers when a host doesn't. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you. I mean, I don't want to go into. I texted Craig and kind of caught him up on the situation, and made him a little more aware of things. But ultimately, I mean, I'm never going to get mad at somebody for talking to other people. There's just certain people that have proven without a shadow of a doubt that they are not worthy of a conversation. And I believe that there's a few individuals that are caught up in some stuff right now with my good friend Eric July that have proven that you're not worth a conversation because you've proven to be a liar, a hypocrite, and overall just not a good person. And that's just that's proof that's just been proven by trying to false flag my friends' channels, getting mad because we had Alex Jones on a live stream, trying to false flag Friday Night Tights because Alex Jones was on there and you didn't like that. That's not that you just there's certain things on the internet that are unforgivable, and false flagging a YouTube channel because you didn't like an opinion or a guest on that YouTube channel, it's unforgivable. It's an absolutely, like, it's unforgivable for one content creator to try and false flag another content creator. It's just unforgivable. It's a line you don't cross. And it's a line that is completely unacceptable in every single way possible in this space that we are in. We as YouTubers, as online personalities, we're always tiptoeing around certain different rules and interpretations of the rules, and we sometimes don't know exactly what direction we're supposed to go in. And when one of your fellow content creators is willing to strike your channel over a wrong opinion, it's absolutely unacceptable on every fucking level. And the fact that Eric July is one of my better friends, I'll always have his back no matter what. So anyway, I did talk to Craig. Craig is a friend, and I think that I think everything will be clear moving forward. But thank you, Bruce. You're good peeps. And for anybody curious about it, just go over to Eric July's YouTube channel or his Twitter account. You can see the video that he uploaded. We talked about it on the last CobraCast, and we all got Eric's back. Love Eric, his wife, great people, awesome family, and just two of the best people you'll ever meet. They're really good people. And but anyway, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you, brother. And welcome to everybody. Dara Mouth says, Jeremy, here's a Trump video you might like. Quality might be not so great, but it's hilarious. Well, I will definitely have to check that one out. I'll pull that one up for later and see if I can check that one out. Thank you over on Rumble for the Rumble rant. Look at my boy Brock is in the house. Brock just showed up, and he just dropped 20 gifted memberships. Brock is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We should just say you're dropping, like, I don't know, F5s. You know, Brock Lesnar, the F5. Brock is dropping F5s right now. Brock is dropping F5s. That's what they are. His gifted memberships. When it's Brock, it's F5s. But yeah, good stuff right there. And but we got a lot to talk about. This Trump situation is wild, and it ain't slowing down at all. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the wrong camera because I've got my more high quality camera set up right now. I'm used to looking at my cheap webcam, but it's actually this one. So the Trump stuff is wild. It's everywhere. And I've got to say, this might be the greatest backfire in the history of humanity. What they have done with Donald Trump, they have arrested this man for the fourth time, and they have unnecessarily, not only him, but 19 others, something like that, given them mugshots. In a dog shit jail that is falling apart, where inmates are dying. Now the entire internet is talking about Donald Trump, positively and negatively, far more positive than negative. Donald Trump returns to Twitter, breaks the internet. And at the time, last time I looked, at his tweet had 1.5 million likes. It had 200 million impressions on it. Everybody's using his picture, whether you love him, whether you hate him. Everybody's talking about it. It's everywhere. And it's the most beautiful thing. And Trump is now officially, like, he's hit a status that's just almost hard to comprehend. He's clearly the most famous man on the planet. He's the most famous human being on the planet Earth. There's no part of Earth that Donald Trump could go where he's not known. And they basically put him a $200,000 bail up and needed to get a mugshot because Donald Trump's a flight risk. No one believes this. No one believes this. This is nonsense. Elon Musk even retweeting it. Yeah, Elon's been talking about it all day. Everybody's been talking about it. But the big thing that happened today was Donald Trump's height and weight. Dude, if you didn't love Trump before, or if you thought you couldn't love him anymore, just look at what he's been putting out today on True Social. Trump's self-awareness it's kind of unbelievable, because I think, like, sometimes you think, like, is Trump, does he have self-awareness? Is he aloof? Like, what's going on? Trump is the most self-aware person, I think, that we could ask for. So he starts sending these True Social posts out, and it's talking about his height and his weight. And a lot of the leftist media is melting down over this. Brock just dropped another 50 gifted memberships. Holy crap. Brock dropping more F5s. More F5s. Here it goes right here. Where is Trump? Just tweets or truths so much that sometimes it's hard to kind of keep up with everything he's having to say. So I'm trying to find these True Social posts from him. Give me a minute. I'm hunting it down now. But it's all centered around his height and his weight. I wasn't prepared to talk about this yet, but I got to show you guys this, because Trump basically weighed in. He self-reported 6'3", 215 pounds. Now, a lot of people are comparing him to professional athletes, people like Lamar Jackson, who's the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. It's wild. And there's all these articles now of, like, leftists melting down over it. I can't find any of this. So instead we go that direction, we're going to go this direction. Inside Edition has a breakdown of this. Look at this. Look at this. Did Trump lie about his weight on jail booking form? Listen, Inside Edition. Before we show this video, I just want you to understand something. Inside Edition, okay? Now, I'm not here, like, I'm not here to like make any false claims or anything like that. I just need you guys to understand something at Inside Edition, okay? You're questioning if about Donald Trump's height and weight. All right? Now, this was a few years ago. So I would imagine Trump's put on a few pounds, okay? But this was a few years ago. I think this was like a year into his presidency, as a matter of fact. So this was probably 2017. I think 2017 is kind of when this picture was taken. Now, I'm sure he's put on a few pounds since then, okay? He's probably put on a few pounds since then. I'm being honest, okay? I'm a big Trump fan, but even I can admit Trump likes McDonald's. He likes fast food. I would argue he's put on a few pounds. Fair enough, okay? Fair enough. So just hang on. So we've got that Inside Edition. If you would do your due diligence as journalist, you would have known that Donald Trump took this picture in 2017. With that said, Inside Edition, and the audio is a little wonky on this video, and I don't know why, but let's listen to Inside Edition really break this down.
That is the mugshot seen around the world. For the first time in history, a former president of the United States fingerprinted and photographed like any other suspect under arrest. And it's not just the mugshot that's making headlines. The former president says that he is an incredible 30 pounds lighter than when he was in office. Could that possibly be true? Les Trent reports.
Staring into the lens of history, Donald Trump's mugshot is all anyone's talking about today.
He could have smiled. He could have looked benign. Instead, he looks like a thug.
The New York Times says Trump looks as if he's about to headbutt the camera. The former president orchestrated his surrender as a primetime spectacle.
So for some reason on this particular video, the audio, like the voices are in one ear and the noise is in the other. So that's a video issue. It has nothing to do with me.
He went from the Atlanta airport to the Fulton County Jail in a huge motorcade. 10 SUVs, 2 ambulances, and look, 18 motorcycle cops.
Those are the outriders who race ahead, block the intersections. It looks like a lot, but every vehicle has a purpose.
His team of lawyers and Secret Service agents accompanied him into the jail, which has been described as filthy and infested with bugs.
There's no hiding the conditions of that place. And it's probably the worst jail in the country, maybe even the world.
The building is disgusting.
Possibly the worst jail in the country, maybe the world. And this is where they sent him. And you think that makes Trump look bad? What? Heads are going to roll through this entire process.
There's like flooding from the ceilings. You'll see big, big garbage cans kind of like waiting for water to drip into them.
Trump says he found the booking process unsettling.
I went through an experience today that I never thought I'd have to go through. Terrible experience.
Here's Trump's official booking form, and it's sparking intense reaction today. He self-reported his height and weight, 6'3", 215 pounds.
Our president is in good shape. World-class athlete, okay? Trump is potentially a world-class athlete. Even at the age of 77, Donald Trump could potentially still be a world-class athlete if he chose to do so. But he is choosing to fight for America. Instead of dominating the NFL or the NBA or UFC, Donald Trump is choosing to fight for America because he's a great American. Continuing on.
And no one's buying it.
6'3", 215 pounds. I cannot independently
215 pounds? I'm going to go ahead and call, no, that is not the case.
Come on now. Does anybody believe he weighs 215? If he weighs 215, I weigh 102.
If it is true, he'd have the same physique as NFL.
Trump is the best. Trump is the fucking best. This dude is breaking their brains right now. Holy crap. And that's such a good picture of him right there. Trump looks good right there. That was a bad picture for you to say that he's not in good shape. Trump looks fantastic right there.
Quarterback Lamar Jackson. The last time he reported his official weight followed a physical at the White House in 2018, when he weighed in at 239 pounds, just below obesity. And when he was booked in New York 5 months ago, he said he was 6'2".
He gained an inch from the indictment in April, and he lost 25 pounds since leaving the White House. Got taller and lost weight.
Wow. Trump is now back at his country club just up the road here in Bedminster, New Jersey. He was in and out of the jail in Atlanta in just 21 minutes and used a bail bondsman to help secure his $200,000 bail. Just like Rudy Giuliani, who was seen entering the offices of a second chance bail bonds right after he was booked. I spoke with the director of operations, Jesse Fellabaum.
Can you confirm, are they allowed to self-report how much they weigh and how tall they are?
Yes, there is an honor system involved where you are asked to give that information. Oftentimes, they will pull that off of your ID if you do have an ID to present, but it is pretty rare that you're asked to stand against a wall and measure or step on a scale.
All 19 defendants in the Georgia election conspiracy case had until noon today to turn themselves in, and they have all done so. Most stared straight into the camera, expressionless. Others, like attorney Jenna Ellis and publicist Trevian Cootie, grinned. But it's Donald Trump's scowl that will live in history.
These clowns, man, it is so funny. They did a full-fledged investigative report on Donald Trump's weight. Are you kidding me right now? And yeah, so now it's okay to fat shame now? Like suddenly that's a thing now? That's okay? Really? Okay. All right, whatever. But at the end of the day, he is breaking people's brains once again. It's beautiful to witness. They can't stop him. They're never going to stop him. And I just love seeing all of this play out. Everybody's breaking it down. Everybody's talking about it. It's all over the place. And I love Brock's super chat here. President Trump weighing in at 199. Dude, if Trump would have, I pray for the day that Donald Trump reports his weight at 199. That would be the greatest day ever if he reported in at 199. Oh man, what a fun time this is right now. Now with all of that going on, we still have the craziness surrounding his tweet. Also, I had this made today. We're gonna have these on the Teespring store tomorrow. Shout out to Donnie Danko for the art. So Donnie Danko is doing a great job. We also got this one right here. Krista Nova had one made as well. So there's Krista's. So she has the pink hoodie, and of course President Trump, and very excited about that. We also have if we go to his tweet, is still just, it's crazy the amount of attention it's getting. So right now, here's Trump's tweet. It is currently sitting at 1.4 million likes. 1.4 million likes, 214 million impressions. That is insane. It's absolutely insane. And he's gained, I think he hit 87 million followers. Yeah, so he hit 87. So he's gained about 500 million followers. I'm sorry, 500,000 followers just since he made the tweet. And I don't know if he's going to tweet anymore anytime soon, but what I did do is I started to look at some of the most liked tweets of all time. Now, I can't say this for certain. I'm sure people on the internet can, help me out with this. But if you look at some of the most liked tweets of all time, the most liked tweet of all time was from Chadwick Boseman's account after he passed away. Elon Musk has, I think, the second most liked tweet. There's a few other random ones out there. Every tweet that's over 1 million likes, from what I've found out, every tweet that's over 1 million likes has no external link in it. Because as you know, social media platforms, they don't like when you put external links. So for instance, when I go live and I tweet out I'm going live on CobraCast, if I put a link to YouTube, it's not going to get as much traction as just a general post that I make or posting a meme, because their whole point is they want to keep you on their platform. So every link, every post that has an external link is deboosted. It doesn't get the same traction as another type of tweet or viral tweet. So Trump's has an external link. It has a link to his website directly where you can go and donate and support his campaign and sign up and everything like that. From what I can find, and I would love for the internet to help me out with this, from what I can find, his tweet might be the most liked tweet ever with an external link. I might be wrong, but of all the most liked tweets, I didn't see any of them with an external link, but I haven't been able to see every tweet that's over 1 million likes. But I'll be interested to know if people can find out if that's actually the case or not. It's definitely going to be one of the most liked tweets ever with an external link on it. So let me know what you think about that. But it's right. It's just crazy. It's everywhere. Valuetainment had a really good video on it. Holy crap, Philip! Thanks for that awesome Sabaton song. Trump 2024, a hundy. Look at that red MAGA love in the chat. We see that red MAGA super chat. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate that. Meme TV in the house. Jeba Ellis, tell me you've turned state's witnesses without telling me you've turned state's witness. Absolutely. Jenna Ellis, what a disaster she turned out to be. Really is a piece of work. All right. Really disappointing for sure. Stephen Wasick, Jeremy Chris Chan's case got dismissed. Don't know why it happened. Won't need to register sick and sad. On another note, Hope Ripa's lawyers go scorched to earth on Discovery and airs vetoes grooming and pro-CP tweets. Speaking of that, I don't it's not my business to determine if somebody is or isn't something. What I will say though is when you make, and thank you, Stephen, I appreciate that. When you make statements on the internet, I get the idea of wanting to troll when you're called the name or something like that. When I get called a racist or a sexist, I just lean into it, because it's like, okay, it's such a nonsensical thing to call someone. So it's to the point where it doesn't matter to me if you call me that, whatever. But when you're out there defending a film by the name of Cuties for Netflix, and people then call you the P word, you have to understand that that is exactly what's going to happen when you literally defend that very thing. So a way to not like, I understand the intent to why I'm going to offset it by leaning into it. Probably not the best idea when you're being accused of that. And so one of the individuals involved with this RIPA situation, this legal situation, is really upset because they constantly get called that. Well, when you're constantly leaning into that, it's probably not a good idea. And with that said, I saw this tweet today right here from Dexerto. Twitch permanently banned a Fortnite streamer who said he's a child predator. Well, I can finally, for once in my life, agree with Twitch perma-banning someone. This is what got this person perma-banned. This is the same thing that one of the individuals constantly was doing as a joke to troll the conservatives. This is what this person said. This person 100% needed to be perma-banned.
Fucking retard. Oh my God. We start. No, I like kids. Well, I swear to God, I do. All my life, I'm a little child predator. What, bro?
Yeah. You gone. Get out. Get out. Permaban. Not something to joke about. Out. Out. Nope. Yeah. I mean, there's just like, we all like jokes. We all like talking shit. That's not something to joke about. That's not something to meme about. It's just not. I've talked about this before with like the James Gunn stuff with the tweets from years and years ago. And I know that was an edgy time. I've been in situations growing up where I was in locker rooms, or I'm on the field playing basketball or football or basketball, or playing baseball, playing sports, playing Modern Warfare, like the roughest writers out there talking the worst shit imaginable. At no point in time have I ever been in a situation where it was acceptable to make comments about children. It's not. It's never been acceptable, and it never will be acceptable. So you can get a group full of dudes just being, men talking shit to each other, roasting each other, talking down to each other all day long. And we will say horrible things to each other. Horrible things. Like absolute disgusting things to each other. One dude comes in there and starts talking about kids. That dude's going to get fucked up. And he will not be allowed back. He's done. You're gone. It's over. And that is 100% guaranteed in any situation where men are being men and talking shit and coming up talking about women and things we would do and hypotheticals. And one dude walks in there and says anything about children, that dude's done. He will be done. You just don't do it. It's never been acceptable, and it never will be acceptable. Period. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that point up really quick. I know that's a little off topic, but definitely something that ran by me, and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely something that I'm glad people should be permabanned for that, for sure. Brock says, give me a hoe. I've been in the heat and have drank quite a few cold ones. Brock, give him a hoe. Give him an F5. That's what Krista right now. Is Krista watching? Krista Nova, we need F5 emojis is what we need for Brock. We need an F5 emoji for Brock for dropping all those gifted memberships. Look, Mr. Cobra, I support Trump and I am a true patriot. My family in America since 1611. But the truth is deeper. The world as it is deeper than most realize. The weave and warp of history of a man. Look into Academic Agent or Sargon to understand civilization clash from the French Revolution, and some might claim since the Protestant revolt of 1517. Well, I 100% agree with. I don't disagree. And I appreciate the super chats. I 100%. I 100%. Let's see. Grammar. Oh shit. Grammar is a hoe. God damn it. Fuck. Grammar is a hoe. Not give me a hoe. Fucking hell. You know what? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm from Alabama. Okay.
I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
I deserve that one. I deserve that one. I deserve that one. So my bad. My bad. I am dyslexic as fuck. All right. Let's just be clear. Swig of water for the working man. So, yeah. I fucking whatever, man. I fucked that one all up, Brock. That's why you guys come here, right? Okay. I mean, okay. This is where proper Jeremy came into equation. I don't know how many of you remember this, but proper Jeremy was a thing back in the day on Geeks and Gamers. When I used to read super chats, I used to just read them really quickly. Okay. And just rolling with it. But then I said, if you guys really want me to, like, I can read more eloquently, and I can read more clearer, and I can get the Southern accent to go away. You know, I can do these things if you want me to. And that's where proper Jeremy came into the equation right here. Okay. Bruce Flash. Okay. Female reporter, President Trump. How are you only 215 pounds? Trump, honey, they didn't ask me my weight when erect. And they aren't that pretty. There you go. Real cool, calm, collective. You know, they aren't that pretty. So we could do proper Jeremy all night if you want to do proper Jeremy. We could do that. Scanning in 199. Hail chat and hail Jeremy. Thank you very much. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. Really appreciate that. Here is Birdman 52021. I want that hoodie, D-Day Cobra. Where do I get it? Well, Birdman 52021, you can get it from our Teespring store on geeksandgamers.com. It will be available tomorrow for standard shipping. Thank you very much for your interest. There, we can do that, okay? Now, all right, here we go. Anyway, back to, I can't do this anymore. To me, what Dick and Vito did to Eric is no different than what Venti and Think Before You Simp did to Rollo Tomasi. Tried to entrap, retweet, or probably RT by, Rollo, I'm sorry. Entrap Rollo by trying to solicit her own child corn just because they have beef. Too dangerous. Now, I don't know exactly that story. I do know Brittany. I've met Think Before You Sleep, so I do know them. I don't know their drama, and I know Brittany. Brittany Venti is a massive troll online, and I respect it. But I don't know that story very much. You hate that voice? Well, that's where proper Jeremy came into equation. Speaking of that, Krista Nova. Hello, Krista Nova. How are you today?
Hello, everybody. I have an announcement to make. Jeremy, can I see that shirt you're wearing? Can you like pull it up and see what it says right underneath it so that everyone could see it?
Why, yes, of course, Krista Nova. Thank you very much for asking. This is the Revenge Donald. Okay, I'll stop. This is the Revenge Donald Trump shirt right here. There we go.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Well, I am happy to inform everyone that it is now available. I'm going to be dropping not just that one right there. We have Revenge, we have MAGA, and we also have
the standard, right?
No, we have, well, I could add that one, but we have also Wanted for President. So I'm going to be dropping all of those in chat. I'll be uploading the standard one as well, so you guys can get that one. But let me just drop. So this is the, whoops, and then the mods can take it from here. But here is the Revenge shirt. Or hoodie. There's a lot more. There's stickers, there's t-shirts, mugs.
Okay, so there you go. All right, so Krista Nova taking care of all of you in the chat.
Chat,
so
I see.
Thank you, Krista. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And shout out to Donnie Danko for the art. Donnie Danko, all the art. And for the record, all right, all proceeds go straight to Donald Trump's campaign.
Yes.
All proceeds go straight to Donald Trump's campaign. I didn't even tell Krista that, but that's 100%. All proceeds going straight to Donald Trump's campaign.
Amazing.
We have to support Donald J. Trump for president of the United States of America. I will show you the receipts. I will show you all, but all proceeds go to MAGA. There we go. MAGA. So all proceeds go to MAGA. So we're not here to profit off Donald Trump. We want Donald Trump back in office. I want him to profit off of me. You profit off of me, Donald Trump. All you want, sir. Please. Give me back my hoe, says Brock. Did you hear that whole disaster by me? That was a disaster. I had to bring proper Jeremy back into the equation.
Oh my. Kyle
dropped 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. After Dan Vask's 50% cut, says Dan in the chat. Did you scan in, Dan? Dan, I'm gonna need you to scan in. All right, scan in Dan Vask. But let me get back to this real quick. All right, Christy, if you're gonna hang out, or you can hang if you want, whatever you want to do. So back to this, yes. So, with the Britney stuff, again, Britney is involved in a lot of different stuff. Obviously, like Britney's takes on Andrew Tate, I think is, I just think anybody that's obsesses over Andrew Tate in a negative way is cringe. Like, I like Andrew Tate. I like a lot of what he's got to say. If he's guilty of something, then let's prove it. Let's put him on trial. Let's show the evidence. And if he's guilty, lock him up. If he's not, then whatever. I don't get upset because somebody talks shit on the internet. Andrew Tate is like a professional wrestler, in my opinion. And I find entertainment out of him, but I also think he's really smart as hell. And there's a reason people are, interested in him and entertained by him, because he's a really fascinating person. Chris, I'm going to mute you right now because I hear your mouse. So
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But I do like Britney has been nothing but nice to me, and I will continue to be nice to her. But I don't know what the whole drama is there. In terms of this other situation, it's just beyond ridiculous now. Jay, and I see him in the chat now. Jay's name has been pulled into this. There's no reason for that. There's no excuse for that whatsoever. Jay is one of the best people I know, and I'll continue to stand with Jay, stand with Eric, and any of my other friends that have proven, just to be really good people. But it's just sad because Ripa put all of his money up to build the Ripaverse up. He put all the money up to build this infrastructure. He didn't lean on Indiegogo. He didn't lean on a lot of different other places that anybody else normally would, because it gives you a lot of the security that you need. So when you put that much on the line, that's amazing. So like, why is anyone trying to tear down another creator that has built something from the ground up? You know what type of person does that? Someone that would strike a YouTube channel because Alex Jones was on it, only to go on InfoWars a few weeks later after InfoWars invited them. But you tried to strike our channel down because Alex Jones was on it. What a fucking piece of human trash. I mean, absolutely unacceptable. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. But it's just, it's mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. Optimus Prime says, all hail the Strawberry King. Thank you. Let's see. Have you heard Chris Weeby's remix of Rich Men North of Richmond? He is a rapper who loves when people react to his videos and spreads his music. I have not, but if you guys got a link, and by the way, I have opened Discord. I've been seeing what you're saying in Discord. So 100% been following the Discord. So I'm trying to keep up with that. Krista is also trying to keep up with everything over in Discord too. So keep an eye out for that. But as far as Rich Men North of Richmond, we do have something to talk about with that. And it's this right here. So I got 2 things to show you. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I sometimes can just understand like perspective and everything. I am from the state of Florida. I don't understand how I ever liked Ron DeSantis. I have no idea. I have no idea how I ever liked Ron DeSantis. This is the biggest fall from grace I've ever seen. Who struck your channel after Base Jones was Vito? Vito tried to strike down Friday Night Tights after Alex Jones was on it. He tagged Team YouTube on Twitter and tried to get them to take down our channel. Yep, and then it appeared on InfoWars a few weeks later after he got the invite. Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact that happened, and it's unacceptable. But in terms of Ron DeSantis, I really don't know how I ever liked this man. Listen to this right here. Ron DeSantis is done. Ron DeSantis is done.
You seemed to hesitate before raising your hand to commit to backing Trump.
And it wasn't because of that. I signed that pledge. I will follow the pledge. I mean, 100%. I objected to doing the hand raise, and I thought most of the candidates seemed to agree with me. And so I was like, okay, are we really doing this? And people are doing it. So I made the pledge. I will follow through with the pledge. I don't sign pledges and not follow through. I don't think he would be the nominee at that point, but I signed the pledge, and that's just the reality of the situation.
You seemed to.
If you can't handle just a simple question like this that you clearly looked bad in, what in the world? Now, with that said, it gets even worse. It gets even worse. All right, it gets even worse because Oliver Anthony and I think Johnny Maga put this together. Oliver Anthony was very unhappy with a lot of these politicians trying to grift off of him.
It's aggravating seeing certain musicians and politicians act like we're buddies and act like we're fighting the same struggle here, like that we're trying to present the same message.
We are not going to let a bunch of rich men north of Richmond spend us into oblivion any longer. We're going to hold them accountable.
Like, it was funny seeing my song in the It was funny seeing it at the presidential debate.
Those rich men north of Richmond have put us in this situation.
Because it's like, I wrote that song about those people, you know? So for them to have to sit there and listen to that, that cracks me up.
Oh, it's so bad. He used it like it was his line. He used it like it was his line. Oh, man, that is so bad. Like, come on, man. You can't, like, there's nothing wrong with using other people's stuff and making it your own, but don't sit there and, like, like we all get inspiration from other people. But the fact that he uses it like it's his line, oof, man. Like, a lot of people didn't know this. When I say, like, swig of water for the working man, and I've said this for years, like, I got that from Stone Cold Steve Austin during his podcast. He would say that. He'd say a swig of beer for the working man or swig of coffee or something like that. And, of course, I don't drink beer or coffee. So I'm like, swig of water for the working man, because Stone Cold, said that during his podcast. And you can't sit there and just act like it's yours, man. Come on. Swig of water for the working man. No, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink beer. I do drink too much soda. Working on that one right now. Yeah, so that happened, and that was a really bad look. Now the other thing too is I wanted to talk about this. Trump's arrest. Trump's arrest has officially backfired to the point where now a lot of people are saying that his support from the black community is going to go through the roof now, because now it's like he's a gangster now. Like they're basically turned him into Tupac now. That's pretty much where we're at. I have not heard this one yet, but I did bookmark it. So let's listen to it together right here.
Yes, you better believe it. Look what happened to Martha Stewart. She caught that felony. She goes to all the cookouts with Snoop Dogg. She is endorsed. She crippin'. Bruh, Trump is a brother now. I'm sorry. You go to jail in Zone 6 Atlanta, you a brother. Straight up. They fucked up. Niggas like niggas that went to jail. They believe in that shit. This is good. We believe in that shit. We trust that. I'm sorry. You can say what you want, but they fuck with people that went to jail. They fucks with people that been in the penitentiary. They fucks with people like that. It is what it is. We'll see.
Bro, this is good. This is the greatest backfire in the history of existence. I want I want to hear this from Valuetainment. You guys know I love Valuetainment. So they're talking about Trump's mugshot.
Let's go into the mugshot, Rob, if you want to put the picture up. So yesterday, 7:30, gets rained. You know, he goes through and he gets this picture of the mugshot, which I'm sure he thought about this.
Yeah. Bro, it's the most boss picture ever. Like, there were so many scenarios of what we thought this could look like. It's the most boss picture ever. He looks like he is ready for war. He is an absolute Chad. This is the mob boss. This is the Godfather. This is the man right here.
How he was going to pose for the picture. Yeah. He probably in front of mirror posed. How do I want the mugshot to be? Because this, by the way, you have to think about it. This is going to last hundreds of years. This is permanent, right? When you think about Adam sent a list of the greatest mugshots of all time, Rob, if you want to pull this up.
Yeah, this is at the top now.
There's a lot of them if you go through these. I think they have Bill Gates as number one. If you go on this one, keep going down. There's them right there. You got Bill Gates, you got Frank Sinatra, keep going. You got Jay-Z, you got Eminem, you got Nick Nolte to the left, you got Jeremy Meeks, who women went crazy.
All these people are cool. Like, all these people are cool. Like, nobody, like, yeah, Eminem's not cool now because of that, but once upon a time, he was cool until he lost his balls. But, like, all these people are cool.
Over, you got David Bowie, you got Keanu Reeves, keep going. Anybody else?
Yeah, James Brown.
Oh, James Brown does not look good. Robert Downey Jr.
James Brown was partying, boy. Holy shit. James Brown was getting wild that night. James Brown had a wild night, man. All right.
Junior looks good.
Looks like Nick Nolte.
Okay.
Elvis is going to be on this list, no doubt.
Yeah. So when you look at this,
Pacino, Bieber.
Okay. Bieber was on there. I retract my previous statement. All of these people are not cool. I retract my previous statement. Bieber might be the outlier there. But yeah, like Elvis looks like a fucking boss right there. You know what I mean?
Elvis,
yeah, there's
Martin
MLK.
Luther King. Yeah. He's got to be at the top of the list.
I mean, this is marketing at its highest level. Remember when we went to Rogan's set?
Yeah.
And he had all the pictures of famous mugshots. Just insert Trump's mugshot right into the top three, top five, no doubt.
And Glenn, do you see, and Pat, for all you guys, look at, like, okay, yeah, his hair, he probably had a stylist there. Look at that face look at who, who do you think he's like, you know what's going on in that head? I'm going to kill everybody. I'm going to.
That's so good. That's so good.
Like, you know what's going on in that head? I'm going to kill everybody. I'm going to go after, like, now, Pat, that face and the way he spoke after.
It's his first tweet. His first tweet since getting suspended.
Yeah.
Go on Twitter and post a picture. His first. It's almost as if he wanted that mugshot. He said,
God.
"Give me the mugshot.
Yeah.
This is going to help me get elected." And the left is thinking, we're going to destroy him with his mugshot. I wouldn't be surprised if his next book's going to be that mugshot.
Yeah, no doubt. And didn't Elon retweet this? What did he say? What did Elon say?
Go to Elon real quick when he retweeted
it. Glenn, while he's looking, do you think the left is always up to something? And just going back really fast, there's no accountability. Everything that you said was spot on about the spying and Obama and Hillary. No accountability. So that makes one think that the left runs all of, all the DOJ and everything, which I feel like there's one or two Republicans in there. This type of this is this their ploy to get him? It's obviously not working. What is this it, or do they have something else up their sleeves for 2024?
Well, I think first of all, it is interesting the choice he made, because there have been now people who have been taking mugshots where they're famous and they know it's going to be public and they smile, they try and make it like any other. He had that option. I think he very purposely wanted to convey this is not something to laugh at. This is not something that's cute.
Sweatshirt is on our Teespring store in the pinned post. Krista Nova is here. Krista.
Hello.
Yeah, so tell them where they can find it.
Yep. So mods will be dropping links in the chat. We got MAGA, we got Revenge, which is the one that Jeremy is wearing. We got Outlaw, and we got the standard Trump mugshot that is in the pinned post. So mods will be dropping a link, and I'll also put it in the link in the description so you guys could easily find that too.
There we go. And all proceeds going straight to Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. We are not interested in making a dime off the president. You guys do more than enough to support me here, and it's appreciated, but all those proceeds will go to the great President Donald Trump. Thank you, Krista. All right.
Yeah.
This is not something that's fun. This is something that is a grave attack, not just on me, but on all of you. And this requires defiance and anger and rage, which I think it does. This is an extraordinary attempt to take the oppositional leader in the United States. Imagine we looked at any other country doing this.
Yeah.
And we said, oh, here's the person leading all public opinion polls, by far the most likely person to challenge the current government, leading in many polls to become the next president. And now that same government is prosecuting that person, and not for traditional crimes of murder or kidnapping or extortion or bribery, but for crimes that require this kind of very dubious interpretation, this pioneering use of the law. So I think that anger that he's conveying there was the right choice, because it isn't something to be frivolous about. And I think that was something that he wants his supporters to understand. But
yeah, there's going to be multiple links. So Krista, you can help them out in the chat, I'm sure. Krista will be commenting in the chat. So we're the mods. So the mods are dropping stuff right now. But if you search the store, you can probably find the shirt you're looking for. There's 3 or 4 different ones.
But yeah, I think, you look at the way in which these legal processes are being abused there, and even just the cynicism of it. So the first case was brought by a liberal district attorney where they want to put him on trial in Manhattan, a place that 90-10 voted for Joe Biden. This one will be in Atlanta, presumably, unless he moves it to federal court. And then there's just the Fulton County, but it's still a very Democratic place. And then obviously the one in Washington as well, with the January 6th indictment under Jack Smith, which is filled with Democrats as well. The only exception is the Mar-a-Lago one. That's a little bit more balanced, but they're not even pretending that they want this to be a fair process. There is this theory, and I think it's very conspiratorial, and I don't think it's true, that Democrats want to run against Trump. They know that these kinds of indictments will solidify.
They'll be on the store. I'm fine keeping up as long as people are interested in them. So David, I know you've been following for a while. So Krista, let's make sure they're available at least for a few weeks, and then if people keep buying them, we'll keep them available.
His ability to get the nomination more easily, driving Republican voters into his arms. That's certainly the effect of it. I'm not sure that's the intent. I don't think it's the intent. I think the intent is they want blood. And the reason they want blood is because basically Donald Trump vandalized everything they regard as sacred about American politics. And every power center views it that way. Liberal Democrats view it that way. It's a bloodthirsty movement. Do you know how often liberal politics now is about very little other than demanding the censorship of your political enemies or the imprisonment of your political enemies?
Interesting you're saying that.
Like it's almost.
Well, yeah. I mean, like earlier, the super chat I got was somehow this goes much deeper, and it is much deeper. I mean, let's put this in perspective for a minute. And I've talked about this before. Let's put this in perspective. Donald Trump in 2016 defeated the Bush crime family, the Clinton crime family, the Obama crime family, the mainstream media, the Democratic Party, Hollywood, most of the Republican Party, big tech. He beat all of them. Every single one of them, he defeated them in 2016, and they had no idea what hit them. that is something that if you really think about what he accomplished in 2016, it's almost impossible to comprehend what he accomplished. It's almost impossible. Now, let's use logic for a minute. Let's use common sense. Let's use our heads for a minute. That did happen. Okay? That did happen, right? So do you think that there wasn't going to be retribution? Did you think they were just going to sit around and allow that to happen again? Of course they weren't. 2020 happened. We all watched it happen. We all watched it happen. The empire struck back in 2020. There was a new hope in 2016. The empire strikes back in 2020. And you know what comes next, don't you? Return of the MAGA King. That is right. So in order to get to Return of the Jedi, we had to go through the Empire Strikes Back. In order to go through the Empire Strikes Back, we had to get the New Hope. So the New Hope was 2016. The Empire Strikes Back in 2020. Return of the Jedi 2024. That's where we're heading right there. It's all part of it. But Trump, all of this is working into his favor. Because imagine a world where they don't go after Trump and they just let Trump campaign, be himself, do his thing. I'm sure he's still going to be massively popular. And he's probably, like, if you look back before all of this stuff was happening, I mean, as shocking as it is to think about it now, like DeSantis was a viable competitor in the beginning, right? You know, right before he announced and right before we started to see the real Ron DeSantis was actually a viable competitor when he was still the governor of Florida and he was still doing a good job. But once all the stuff rolled out about, you know, you raided Mar-a-Lago, you're arresting his business partners, his, you know, cabinet members, and then all of this starts falling apart. The momentum for Trump is at an all-time high now, and it's all because everything's backfiring on them. So that's where we are. So A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. That's why you got to keep the faith. You got to keep the faith because we can't get to where we need to go without it getting as bad as it needed to get. And 2020 was as bad as it needed to get. And if you remember at the end of Empire Strikes Back, everything's fucked up. Everything's terrible. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of hope left, even though we had the New Hope. And of course, we get to Return of the Jedi. So it'll happen. Got to be patient. It's not going to be easy, but the people have to support Donald Trump in order to get there. Are you going to sit around? Are you going to ignore it? I think that's exactly why we've gotten in the position we're in, because the left wants to put their politics into everything. The left's like, oh, well, we're not really asking for your permission. We're just shoving our agenda into everything, and we don't care what you think. And of course, the right's always like, well, you know, we want to respect this, we want to respect that. The time for respect is over. The time to get down into the mud and start slinging it back, that's where we are right now. And so right now, they just arrested a former president and the front runner by a mile for the Republican nomination. Joe Biden just arrested his top political opponent. That's what just happened. And I think that was said in this earlier. This was like, this is things that happen in other countries, third world countries. It doesn't happen in the United States of America. It did. And we're in the middle of it. We're witnessing history as we speak right here, right now. Shout out to Vic Whiplash for not 20, but 40 gifties. Vic Whiplash dropping bombs. Hayden Wayne is here. Hayden Wayne dropping 20 gifties. John Long, last name, dropping 5. Holy crap, guys. Look at you guys. Look at that chat. I love seeing that chat go crazy. Krista, we got to get the gifty. We got to get the gifty. No, Jay was not kicked off the show. It's just, I have a lot of super chats to catch up with over the last few days. And, I'm going to try to get through those maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but, yeah, nobody's kicked off the show. The CobraCast crew is strong.
There's no positive policy constructive aspect to it. They want everybody silenced and deplatformed or in prison.
Yeah, and they label you and you're racist. Once they say you're racist, that's it.
Well,
Like,
it's all
you're racist.
It's all emotion at this point.
Yeah.
Like logic is out the window. Being stoic is out the window. Any sort of like, hey, this is how things go. It's people on the right are freaking pissed because they see what the hell's going on here. And in many cases, rightfully so, especially what you highlighted with the Russia collusion and all that and everything that you did with the reporting. People are pissed. This is why they're coalescing around Trump and they're basically just anointing him as but on the left, they just, as you said, they want blood. It's just an emotional Trump derangement syndrome, everything with that.
I think what began as a cynical political script turned into a true belief on the part of most of American liberalism, which is the idea that Trump really is a Hitler-like figure, that his movement is this fascist, white nationalist dictatorship he's seeking to impose. And if you begin with that premise, a lot of what follows then makes sense. But the way it's so dangerous is if you look even now with the war in Ukraine, over the last poll is 55 to 45 Americans want no more money going to Ukraine. The only reason it's that close is because 75%, by far the biggest demographic group of self-identified liberal Democrats want there to be endless and
Jay, look at Jay. Jay, I want this show to be number one. Let's go. We were number three, I think, yesterday or the day before, something like that. It's amazing. I don't know what to think other than this is amazing, and I'm honored to be part of it. Let's see. All right. So thank you, Jay. You're the man. Appreciate you, brother. How you doing, Jay? Guys, Achromatic Chronicles Blue. Jay, you can drop a link right now. 30 days for the Second Chance campaign.
infinite support for the Ukrainian cause by the United States. Why are they suddenly so pro-war? No, it's because even there, they've been feeding on this anti-Russian hatred. The idea, the most cataclysmic event in the life of American liberals was the 2016 election where Donald Trump won and Hillary Clinton lost. It was psychologically cataclysmic. There were all sorts of reports by psychologists about mental health episodes and neuroses and anxiety disorders that came from it. And the reason they want that war is because they want to destroy Russia. That's the level of kind of visceral hatred politically on which they're feeding, that they want a war to continue for no reason other than they want to destroy a country, for no reason other than the fact that they blame that country for Donald Trump's election.
Yep. And he's right about that.
Doesn't it all just come down to vindication and vindictiveness, whether it's
Elsid Barrett. Holy crap. Holy crap, Elsid. Well, yes, clearly that will help. And I thank you so much. Thank you. $100. My goodness. You know what? That deserves a damn. That's what that deserves. A damn. Damn. There you go. Thank you, Elsid Barrett. Holy crap. Raider. I see at Drunk3PO and Raise. Raider. Does that mean I got to play it again? Damn. It's the funniest fucking thing on the internet. Thank you, Raider.
people on the left being like, we got to get back for the Russia thing? Or even this, you talked about the Lula, Jair Bolsonaro, about you're concerned about him being vindictive, which he sort of is. You know, that's not the face of someone who's ready to go lightly.
Yeah,
someone who's angry.
I mean,
Did you blame him?
It's a danger.
That's
It's
my
a
point.
pretty dangerous political climate where people are operating on their most primal, tribal, and visceral impulses, and those have been deliberately stoked and cultivated primarily by the media for a lot of self-interested reasons. And when you put that kind of cauldron of just human,
so there you go. That was a pretty, it's a good breakdown. And yeah, I mean, everybody's talking about it, and it's a kind of global phenomenon right now that's not going away. You know what else ain't going away? The MAGA Reddit in the chat ain't going away, because Willie Will just dropped a 50 times 4 for $200. Holy crap. You guys are crazy. What is happening tonight? We are out of control. We are out of control. Whew. What is happening tonight? One of them nights, man. I don't know what to say other than thank you. That's all I can do is say thank you. Humbled beyond belief. And it just tells me I'm doing a good job. And if I do a good job, and if you guys are happy, that's all I care about. In 2024, Jeremy Snake Pit Live will be the late night king. Hail right there, Steve. I appreciate you, brother. Steve, did you send me the Rumble rant the other day? Was that you? I can't remember. I know I think it was a Steve. I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you so much. Hey, Jed, did you get that clip? Were you able to find that clip that I wanted?
Yeah, it's in the group chat on Twitter.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Check this out. So this was from earlier. Now, Monday. Snake Pit, I need you to show up Monday because this young man right here will be on the show. This was from earlier today.
Speaking of the Jeremys, by the way, I did have a good time on the Dude Show, and I'm also going to be doing the CobraCast. The CobraCast on Monday, the 28th, 4 p.m. Pacific time. CobraCast, boys, jumping in with the 199. Snake Pit Army! Snake Pit Army! Roll out! I don't know how they get combined. I don't know. Form of Megatron? Devastator? Nerd reference. Trying, boys. Thick.
Good old Salty. Showing the 199 some love. So Salty will be here Monday. Salty will be here. It looks like Krista has the gifties. Now, the gifty emoji is there, and Kevin Cron dropped 5 gifties. Look at there. We got the gifties. But yeah, Salty will be here. We got Drew Hernandez on Tuesday night's main event. So it's going to be a really big week for us at Geeks and Gamers. Brock just dropped 20 gifties. 20 gifties. Oz Mora says, hail the 1-9. My God, this chat. I love seeing this chat go crazy. I love it. I love seeing this chat just going crazy. Look at the speed of this chat. It's wild. Holy crap. Yeah, I just love seeing it. I love seeing all the emojis. I like seeing the chat be really, really fast. It's just really fun to watch. It really is. And I appreciate you guys. I got to say, Jesse Waters, you doing okay, Jesse Waters? Jesse Waters is a little excited. Jesse Waters got a little excited on Fox News. Settle down, Jesse.
I am now going to book the Fulton County photographer for my Christmas card. Because, Judge, and I say this with a unblemished record of heterosexuality, he looks good. And he looks hard. And
what? What did you just say? Calm down, Jesse. Calm down. Holy crap. Calm down. Anti-M. Anti-M for $100. Here you go. Thank you, Auntie M. I appreciate that. Knights of Ben for 50. 6'3", 215, baby. One more time for Jesse.
I am now going to book the Fulton County photographer for my Christmas card. Because, Judge, and I say this with a unblemished record of heterosexuality, he looks good. And he looks hard.
Jesse Waters, bro. I'm so happy that you're showing love for our great President Trump. But Jesse Waters.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
he looks good, and he looks hard. Listen, man, as somebody who's on the internet, clip it. The Waters clip is meme gold. That's over on ALX's Twitter account. So ALX has that clipped out. So you guys can download it over there. As someone that says a lot of dumb shit on the internet, I totally get it. Like, I feel for you, Jesse. That was a very poor choice of words. That was a very poor choice of words. Ooh, very poor choice of words. So I totally understand. Have we got you to top 5 yet in Super Chat Trump 2024? I would have to imagine that we will definitely be top 10 at this point in time. It's hard to tell because some chats, and again, I will not be disappointed if I never get another Super Chat. You guys have you have changed my life. This show has changed my life. CobraCast has changed my life. And that is a testament to all of you. This show happened because of you. This show continued because of you. This was a one and done for me. I was just going to run one. So for people that are tuning in that don't know much about the lore here or anything, I am the owner of Geeks and Gamers. We have a bigger YouTube channel than this one that I have focused on for a long time. We have 360,000 subscribers over there. We have a great team of people. We do a lot of great work over there. And so I haven't put a lot of attention into my personal channel over the years. I would kind of go through certain waves where I would make some videos. We'd get some good traction. We gained over 100,000 subscribers, which was far more than I ever thought I would get on any platform, much less my personal channel that I wasn't putting a lot of attention on. But I never really had a real direction for this channel. I didn't know what to do with this channel because I focused so heavily on Geeks and Gamers. And one night, I was kind of following the Tim Pool, Eliza Blue drama that was going on because of the whole Eliza Blue strike. She struck down some of my friends on Twitter, and that really frustrated me. And it was just basic criticism that any content creator should be okay with, or any public personality. Tim Pool had her on the show a few weeks prior, and then he had a situation with Jack Murphy a few months prior to that he never really acknowledged. And I thought that was really kind of shady of him to not at least acknowledge the Jack Murphy thing, considering Jack Murphy was a fixture on his channel. He never really addressed that. Then the Eliza Blue thing happened, and he had her on his channel, and the chat was demanding that Tim Pool at least give some type of answer. And he gave kind of a bullshit answer, like, we're going to have our investigative reporter go and dig into this story. And if Jeremy of the Quartering was supposed to be here and we were going to talk about it, but since the Quartering's not here, we can't talk about it. And I'm like, well, you don't shut a whole topic down because your guest doesn't show up. That doesn't make any sense. Tim Pool just seemed really not wanting to talk about this and answer to his audience. And I'm a big advocate of answering to your audience. The reason that the mainstream has lost so much trust in the people is because they don't talk to the people. They don't talk to people. They talk like over them or at them instead of directly to them. They don't answer for anything. The mainstream media seems to think we know what's best for you, and we're not interested in what you think you want. We're interested in telling you what you want. And I felt like that was a very mainstream attitude from Tim Pool. I like Tim Pool's content. I respect what he's done, yada, yada, yada. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of him, but I'm a fan of what he's done. And I fully appreciate what he's done. But when I saw that, I was like, that's bullshit. The audience deserves better. They constantly support him with super chat revenue, with memberships. They constantly are putting this man in the top 5, top 10 most super chatted channels in the entire United States. And they deserve better. You're not talking to a mindless, like audience there. You're talking to a rabid audience that's in your chat and donating their hard-earned money to you and allowing you to go from a guy that was in your bedroom to having this really beautiful studio. And now you're having unbelievable guests on, and that's because people supported you and they deserve better. So through all of that, I randomly just decided to do a CobraCast IRL as a meme, as a joke. And the thumbnail was a meme that someone created of me with the Jack Murphy beard as Tim Pool. It was Tim Pool at his desk with my face and the Jack Murphy beard. And so I went live. We did a live stream. The people responded in a really positive way. I was really blown away by it. And they demanded more of it. And so with the response from the audience, I decided, well, man, it seems like they really liked that. I should probably do that more often. And the rest has been history. It's kind of evolved. It was CobraCast IRL for a while, just to kind of meme off of Tim, but I wanted to move away from that because at some point it needed to become its own thing. And so we kind of brought the 199 into it, but here we are. It just continues to evolve and continues to grow. And that's a testament to all of you. So I really do appreciate it. I really do. Beard of Shame will return. I mean, we've been doing Beard of Shame. Jay Hailstorm's working on a Beard of Shame right now. You know what I mean? So that will, Beard of Shame is a thing. But it's just been wonderful. I've met a lot of new people through this show that don't really want to follow the geek culture stuff of the Geeks and Gamers side. Totally understand that. And a lot of people that watched Geeks and Gamers in the early days really wanted it to be more of just me doing my thing. And I got tied up in all of these panel shows that I'm part of, or panel shows that I created. And people are like, we missed it when it was just you doing your solo stuff. And here we are. And I appreciate everything you guys have done by supporting me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Red Tigers, who just dropped 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Red Tigers. Did you hear that the DOJ is suing Elon Musk and SpaceX for not hiring non-citizens? And SpaceX needed to pay these non-citizens that they did not hire back pay. I did hear about this. I also saw Elon Musk tweeting about it and commenting on it. And I don't have any sympathy whatsoever for Elon Musk because he voted for Joe Biden. You voted for Joe Biden. Elon Musk, you're the richest man in the world. You voted for Joe Biden. And Joe Biden is now, his Department of Justice is now targeting you. You get what you deserve, Elon Musk. So I have no sympathy whatsoever. You voted for Joe Biden. You get what you fucking deserve. And that goes for all blue cities. And that goes for all blue voters. I have no sympathy for you at this point in time. If you decided to vote for Joe Biden, then you get what you deserve. It's that simple. I mean, it's just that simple. Sad reality of where we are. Sad reality. But people need to wake the hell up, man. People need to wake the hell up. DeSantis, big gulps, eh? Well, see you later. Yeah, that was a pretty bad clip. There's also people wanted to know. So let me find this story. Okay, I need to open up another tab of Twitter. Give me a minute. There's a couple things we got to talk about here. This guy right here. I want when good people are noticed on the internet, we got to give them the proper love they deserve. So here we go right here. All right. So I'm sure all of you remember this video, but we're going to play it again because it's worth playing. Here we go.
I'm here to support President Trump. You want to know why I'm here to support President Trump? Because they done did black men like this for decades. Make up charges and put them. So I know Trump is innocent. I support Trump against this corrupt, two-tiered justice system. That's why I'm here to show my support as a black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt, Niggas for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
What do you think about the indictment?
Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's going around the country. You know, Fannie Willis, she went to school with my sister. She's full of shit. She was full of shit. So she's a puppet for the white liberal that is controlling everything. She's in front, but the white liberal back there pulling those strings, telling her what to do. That's what I think about her, making a fool of herself.
Do you think it's going to help his election?
Of course it is. It's going to elevate him all the way. I think we should make Trump king. That's how I feel. We should make him king.
Wouldn't that be like kind of like communistic?
No, that's nowhere near communist. Now we just gonna make him king, but we still got our freedoms and rights and everything. He for that. Yeah, Trump for king 2024.
That's actually my URL. I own that URL.
You own that URL?
Can I get your name?
Really? Oh, my name is Niggas for Trump 2024.
I can't
Derek
write that.
Gibson,
That's my nigga.
former
I can't write that on
candidate.
Twitter.
I'm a former candidate for New York State Governor. Derek Gibson, look me up. Nigga, I'm there. I live up to it too. Boy. I can scrap too, but I can get down, boy. Not better. I can. I got a proven track record. You want to try me out? Try to take this shirt off. I'll give you some. I need everybody off the roadway, sir. I need everybody. Take care of yourself, bro.
Now I bring that up because here he is right here. Where are my bookmarks at? Right here. Shout out to Laura Loomer. So now here he is right here. This is my friend Derek Gibson. I took this picture yesterday. So there he is. And that is his Twitter account. Let me follow him. Let me give him a follow. So this is him right here. So this is our guy right here, Derek Gibson. He is the man. So I wanted to give him a shout out. That's his Twitter account right there, Gibson for NYS. So you can go give him a follow if you want. Good people right there. So hell yeah, man. That is awesome. The enthusiasm, like, how can you not feel it? I feel it more than I feel the passion and the MAGA movement getting stronger than it's ever gotten. It's a real thing. It's a real thing that's happening right now. And they're not going to stop it. They can't stop it. It's impossible to stop it. And you have really, like, it's the literal saying, you have awoken a sleeping giant. This is 2016 on steroids. You're right, Gung Ho Mac. Let me see. NFL on CobraCast. What are you talking about? NFL on CobraCast. No, NFL? I don't know what you mean by that. What are we talking about? Vote Gibson. Yeah, Derek Gibson's good people, though, from what I've seen. CobraCast 199, where memes are born. There we go. Let me see. Ninjas for Trump. There we go. Unlike Tim Fincenter, we interact with Cobra himself. Unlike Tim or Rogan's panel, our Savage is getting the Streisand effect. Hell yeah. I will always, like, there's obviously, as things grow, like this show is probably hit, I would say, after our big stream the other day, this show's probably hit a good, 30 to 45% bump from our normal numbers. So we clearly have a new audience here. So to all the new people that are in the chat, welcome. You're going to be welcomed here. Some people just like to sit back and lurk, and I totally understand that, and that's okay. And others are just you want to dive right into it. I promise, if you just treat people with decency here, you're going to get treated right back with decency. We don't all have to agree. We don't all have to have the same opinions. But at the end of the day, you got to have a little bit of thick skin to hang in the snake pit. You got to have a little bit of thick skin. But I hope you guys are enjoying your time. For all the new people that have found us, we've definitely seen a bump, and it's greatly appreciated. So thank you all so much. K-Road says the Cobra Commander needs the Baroness, and the 199 needs Laura Loomer. Hope you get her as a regular guest. She can be a brand ambassador for the 199. Yeah, I mean, Laura Loomer, she followed me on Twitter, so I'll follow her back. I'm sure we'll have some interactions, and maybe we can get her on CobraCast at some point. Then we kind of need to get CobraCast up to 5 days a week. That's kind of what we need to work towards. My schedule is just so damn busy right now. But it's definitely something I'd like to work towards. Cole Hauser, woohoo! CobraCast, great show. Jeremy, I ordered my N-word for Trump shirt today. Can't wait. Thanks for all you do, Jeremy. 199, yo, Joe, Trump 2024. Thank you, Cole Hauser. Appreciate you, brother. Anthony, Jeremy, have you seen the Wog Boys 1 and 2? They are a real funny movie and got Australian slang, and Donald Trump win very easy. I am not familiar with that, Anthony, but I can definitely look into that one, buddy. So I appreciate that. Let me see if I can pull one thing up really quickly here. And there we go. All right. So I think we're all caught up there. Blackguard 4 for $25. We might just be witnessing the first self-inflicted coup in political history with the arrest and mugshot of Donald J. Trump. I'm not a Republican, but I hope he wins just for the absurdity for it all over again. I mean, I agree with that. Obviously, I would love to, like, what we need is we need this moment once again, and this is kind of what we have to work towards right here. Right here. Let me. This one. Is this it? Oh, do you guys remember the? Do you remember the vape store guy? I just saw this on a search. Do you guys remember the vape store guy? Holy crap, I forgot about this one. This guy right here. The vape store guy.
So here we are at Exhale Vapor City in Tucker, Georgia, and I have just been asked to leave the store. He greeted me. That was nice. I did find the item that I wanted, and the next thing he said was that he'd like me to leave.
If you do not stop recording in my store, I'm going to call the police and ask you to leave now.
Please call the. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome.
All right,
we can call Fox 5 and all sorts of stuff. I would like to purchase something here. Please do call your boss because I will be calling corporate.
Go for it.
I am looking forward to releasing this video because I just want to purchase something.
Off, dude. Off. Get the off in here, man. Stay on racist.
Racist?
Yeah.
It's true.
Right.
I'm not a racist.
I got my store. He won't leave. He's wearing some Trump stuff. He's wearing some Trump shit. Got some.
He's wearing some Trump bullshit. This is why you gotta rock the MAGA hats, the rock the MAGA gear. Don't apologize. Fuck these fucking cowards.
I'm not serving anyone that has to do with that. He's a treasonous.
I don't have a problem with you, sir, whatsoever. I don't. I just want good health care for my kids. I don't have a problem with the color of your skin or yours. I'd like to purchase some of this naked vape juice, though, if that would be all right. All right, see, because here's where we're at.
Leave the store.
Here's where you're at.
Leave the store.
Here's
Leave the store.
Here's where
Leave
we're at,
the
dude.
store. I don't give a get out, dude.
Go ahead, take another swing at it. Make contact with me one more time. I'm gonna make a deal with you. I want to purchase that vape juice.
No.
If you sell it to me, I won't. If you sell it to me. Look, if you sell it to me, I won't call the police. What you did was assaulted me. What I need is that for my wife. If you sell it to me, I won't call the cops and press charges on you for assault. I won't call corporate and get you fired. Just sell me the product so I can leave.
What do you want?
Naked in the strawberry in a 6 milligram.
Where do you see naked?
Right here. This. Where is it?
Where
this. Right there. Here. Right next to that. In a 6 milligram, make sure it's a 6 milligram so I don't have to come back.
No, you're not coming back to my store, homie. I'm making sure of that. Get the out of here, dude. Oh my.
God bless America. Capitalism wins again.
Capitalism, president. He's a racist, stupid piece of shit. You're
Whatever.
a racist,
Just ring the
stupid piece of
Bring this
shit. Off.
Do my bidding.
Man, get out.
Sell
Call
it to me.
cops.
No,
Call cops. No.
Sell it
Call
to me.
cops.
Sell it to me, punk.
Call cops.
It's your job, your freedom. Sell me the I have. Sell it to me. Sell it to me. Come on. Ring it up. Ring it up and you don't ruin your life. That's where you're at right now.
This black dude's just standing there like, what the fuck is going on? Holy shit.
Because you done upset me. And you should have helped him first in the first place before you threw a temper tantrum, dick. He's standing here waiting for you to ring him up. How
Get
is
out!
that possible? Help your customer.
Go!
You got a business card here?
We are going to be here all day. Get out.
I'm cool with it. I'm recording. You got a business card for your manager or anything like that?
I'm giving you.
Oh, man. This is phenomenal. Look, God bless America and everybody in it. I love you, sir. I don't even know you. I love you too. And God bless you.
This is about money.
This is about money. I just want to bring this thing home to my wife. You know? Man, this got nothing to do with skin color.
I'm not selling
This has nothing to do with skin color. Look, I like having a little bit more money in my paycheck. I like paying less for my kids' health care. I got nothing to do with skin color, bro.
I'm not selling you. Sorry, bro. You gotta go through this,
Wow, man. God bless you. Hey, check it out. He's still your president. Go yourself.
Holy crap. I forgot about that when I was searching out the classic one and that one just showed up in my feed. But that was worth it right there. That was classic. Holy crap, that was awesome. But what I was trying to get at was we need this, but on another level. This is what we need.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald. On the shoulder. You adjust the microphone as you talk, man. With a gracious aid.
I am so sorry to my world. I am so sorry to my world. This is not what we want.
We will face challenges.
There's so much potential
we will get the job done.
for beauty and for
Every 4
devastation.
years we gather
In
on
this
these
one
steps
moment, it's
to carry
almost
out the
incomprehensible that
orderly
they can
peaceful
exist
transfer
right
of
now.
power.
So
And we are grateful
So
to
close.
President Obama.
Oh boy, man, oh man. So that's kind of what I hope we're heading towards in 2024. That's what I'm hoping for. Time will tell, but yeah, it could be a beautiful, beautiful thing if in fact it happens. We shall see. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. I remember 6 years ago when I liked Vito and hated you, Jeremy. Then I decided to actually watch your content and over time became a fan. Trump 2024, hail the 199, and I stand with Eric July and the Rippaverse. Well, thank you. I love hearing that. Like I fall into the trap of, I see someone, maybe there's a clip of them played out of context or something said, and it gives me a certain opinion of them. And then later on, I see more. I appreciate that anyone just gives me a second or third chance if you're turned off at first. What I can promise you is I can't promise you you're going to like everything I say. I can't promise you that we're going to agree on everything. But I can promise you that if you treat me with just a little bit of respect, I'm going to pay that back more than even you've given me. I will always give back more than I'm given. And so if you just give me a little respect, I'm probably going to give you twice as much respect. If you give me disrespect, I'm going to give you twice as much disrespect. That's just kind of how I'm wired and how I've always been wired. And it's really a really simple process. Like, you write the rules for how our relationship will be, whatever that is, friendship, chat versus the host, whatever. The person, you write the rules for that. And I have no problem following those rules, but you write the rules and I will follow them. And that's just kind of how I'm built. But yeah, I keep looking at the wrong fucking camera. I know. I'm sorry. I'm still confused as to I want to look at the webcam, but I think you guys like this camera more. I think. But yeah, I keep looking at the wrong camera. The chat's like, wrong camera, asshole. Like, I know. I'm sorry. Gung Ho Max says, I tried giving Jeremy respect. I got chlamydia. Well, I mean, I got the chlamydia from your mom. It doesn't change the fact that it sucks that you got it, but I love you, Gung Ho Mac. I love you, Gung Ho Mac. You're good people. Good people. Meme TV, Jeremy, you went full radio cheese. You never go full radio cheese. I know, Meme TV. Meme TV, did you send that one twice or did you just copy that one twice, Chad? Either way. Let me see here. Jeff Hill says, I agree with you, Jeremy. I've heard you say several times that the rest of the Republican candidates need to drop out of the race and support Donald Trump. They should for the sake of the country, but they won't. Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of, I stand by that. I stand by that 100%. 100%. I will continue to call on every single Republican candidate to drop out of the race right now. Quit working against our country and start working towards helping our country. Because right now, if you are running against Donald Trump for president of the United States, you are actively working against the United States of America and the United States people. That's exactly what you're doing right now. I don't care how you spin it. I don't care how you twist it. If you're running against Trump, you are running against America and the American people. End of discussion. There's no context to be had. There's no discussion to be had. You are running against America, and that's how I look at it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if it's Vivek. I don't care if it's DeSantis. I don't give a shit. Right now, Donald Trump is facing political persecution. This isn't a normal situation. If Trump wasn't facing political persecution, I'd just say let the chips fall where they may. That's fine. Because you know what? Trump's still going to win that one. So that's fine. Let whoever wants to run against him run against him. That ain't my problem. You can run against Trump all day long. You can challenge Trump. We can go through the primaries, whatever you want to do. But 4 times now, this man has been indicted by his number one political opponent, who happens to be the president of the United States, who happens to be the most popular president in history. Oh, of course, what we're told to believe, which we all know isn't true. So this is not a normal situation. This is not a normal situation. This is a time where the real ones need to be real. So it's not a normal situation, and people need to fall the fucking line and support the clear nominee for Republican nomination. Trump is going to be the nominee, 100%. Yes, it's just wild stuff. Anyway, that's my stance on it. Link Okanobi for 10 says, what's up, Jeremy? I just got my mug shot hoodie. Trump 2024 199. Hail Cobra. Yo, Joe. Real American hero. Thank you, Linko Kenobi. I appreciate you, brother. Ehab says Trump's an honorary rigger. God. Let me go back up to the top there. Let's see. Slaw Boga says part 2. Oh, I got that one. I got both of those, by the way. For the $10 two-parter. I got both of those. Brock, give me back my hoe. Yeah, that was earlier when I screwed that one all up. Brock's still here. How you doing, Brock? Appreciate you, brother. Lord Plagueis says, proper Jeremy sucks. Proper Jeremy does not suck. Robert Kerr, please. All right. Please read in proper Jeremy voice. Thank you for listening to Radio CobraCast on FM 199. Don't forget to scan in. I looked at the wrong fucking camera. All right. Thank you for listening to Radio CobraCast on FM 199. Don't forget to scan in. How bad was that? How bad was that? That was bad. You know what, though? No matter how bad it is, you can all, and this is something I want all of you to remember, okay? Because we all have our moments of cringe, things we're embarrassed by or whatever. Just understand, no matter what you do in life, no matter how bad it is, no matter how embarrassed you are, it will never be as bad as this moment right here.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Ooh. That's bad. That's bad. Nothing will ever hit the level of cringe that that one did. Oh my goodness. Oh man, oh man. I saw this one come in just now. Let me get this one. Holly Carp says, hey, Jeremy, did you see Biden say Trump looks handsome in his mugshot and that he's a wonderful person? I heard the report. I actually haven't heard Joe Biden say it, but I heard the report. And if that's in fact what he said, that's arrogance. That is the elitist arrogance. And they seem to think that they have Trump because their arrogance seems to make them think that they have done something that's helping them. That is that Democratic elitist arrogance. If that is in fact what he said, that's exactly what it is. Because they continue to think that they're above the law. They continue to think that they're above the everyday working person. And that is exactly what that is. It's sick and disgusting. Really is. Sir Strafe for the Ho Fund. God damn it. I don't think I'm going to live that one down anytime soon. Hayden Wayne 450. This is the best chat and fellowship on the internet. MAGA 2024. Hail the 199. Welcome to the newbies. Jeremy has a meh take on Dark Knight Rises, just an FYI. It's a great movie, except the third act. Embrace the memes, Jeremy. Teach them the 199 lore. Thank you, Hayden Wayne. Do I have a meh take on Dark Knight Rises? Here's the thing. I love The Dark Knight Rises, but I acknowledge that it has massive problems that Dark Knight and Batman Begins do not have. I will acknowledge it has problems. It really does. And I can't, like, the more I've watched Dark Knight Rises, the more I've noticed them. I still love the movie unapologetically, but it has massive problems. In fact, on Friday Night Tights, I said that Dark Knight Rises is probably Nolan's second worst film to Tenet. Tenet's his worst film, and then Dark Knight Rises, I think. But I still love The Dark Knight Rises. I love The Dark Knight Rises. With that said, 199. So, do we have any new people that need an update on the 199 lore and the scan-in lore? Please let me know if you need a quick rundown of that. Because, yeah, it's kind of our thing here. The 199 is legion. It's everywhere. It's never going away. It will always be our thing. So does anyone need a quick update on that? Dark Intelligence, I think it was Intelligence, says, I need it, I'm a noob. A few people says no. A few people are saying yes. William Wells says Tenet's a great movie. Yes, explain 199. Yes, explain what's 199 here. Okay, so real quick, I won't make this long. I won't make this drawn out. 2,000 people here at 11:48 Eastern. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. 199 was simply a meme that a person that was mad at us came into our chat. He wasn't happy with us, and this is how it all went down. It's gonna be great.
I can't wait for that. Hold on. I got to address someone in the chat here. We got Awesome Guy.
Awesome Guy. What's up, Awesome Guy?
Celebration cringe. Are you retarded? Star Wars Celebration has been a thing since 199.
199?
I don't know who the fuck you are. I just got this stream on my recommended for some reason. Stop being reactionaries. Well, Awesome Guy. I'm sure the chat's going to love you. But Awesome Guy, if you want Star Wars Celebration cringe, I am here. I'm here to give that to you. Don't fucking worry.
199. 199.
Since 199.
None of the chats.
All right. It's been around for almost 2,000 years, ladies and gentlemen.
So we were basically talking about Star Wars Celebration and talking about the cringe of Star Wars Celebration. Star Wars Celebration started in 1999. This person said it started in 199. He meant to say 1999. The number one rule is if you're going to criticize people at G&G, CobraCast, whatever, don't misspell when you're criticizing because it will be used against you. And at that point in time, I saw that the chat was just going 199 over and over again. They were just going crazy with it. And I was like, wow, this kind of seems like this could take off. Of course, the chat is always right. And so I fully embraced it the next day, and rest is history. The 199 represents this whole entire community of people, and it's the best. It's the best. Now, the scan in part was another misspelling by a person hating on us. And he was basically accusing me of scamming people. He says, what did he say? Scam in people? You're scamming people in, or you scam them in, or something like that. He meant to say scam in, but he said scan in. And so the chat is like basically like, oh, we're scanning in now. Scanning in 199, scanning in 199, scanning in 199. And so that's now a thing too. And it's all because a hater misspelled a word, and the chat roasted them. Shout out to Drunk 3PO for catching that one. If we could get the clip of that, what was that, like 2 weeks ago? If we get the clip of that, I'll clip that out so we can play that part of it. So yeah, that's really what it comes down to right there. And the irony is I mess up words all the fucking time. So I've kind of mastered the art of it. I misread words all the time. Gary misreads words all the time. And yet here we are mastering the art of misspelling by memeing everybody. So there you go right there. So there's a quick little rundown. Thank you, Hayden. I appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Brockatron, Strawberry MAGA King. Archer Blades. Joe is the part-time president. Only works 4 hours a day. Troy News for 2. N-words for Trump 2024. That's all I'll say. Ninjas for Trump. We'll say that. Akaloo P2 says double intro. Hell yeah. 199. Let's see. How to say this? Business. I don't know how to say this. Business. I don't know. That was the worst thing ever when the criminal Hillary was on the line. Let's see. The Buzz CJC. Crazy how Rekieta says flagging is gay and one of his besties is one of the false flaggers. Yeah, I mean, obviously I know Nick Rekieta, and I don't really like getting into the business of like, you know, oh, you like, I'm sure I stream with a lot of people that other people hate, so I get it. I guess I would have to hypothetically say, like, if someone, well, I can actually answer this, and I'm not going to name names out of respect, but someone who's no longer on my Geeks and Gamers team they false flagged a YouTube channel. This was years ago. They false flagged the YouTube channel. When I found out about it, I called them up. I said, I can protect you from almost anything on the internet. I cannot and will not protect you from this. So you either need to make this right with the channel that you did it to, or I am leaving you to get buried by the internet when it gets exposed. That was my answer for it. Like, I will not protect you from flagging another channel. I will not have your back. I will not back you up. I will not support you, because that is the number one thing you cannot do. Now, to their credit, they corrected it. They were not aware of the severity of the problem until I informed them of that, but that did happen. And I'll back you up on anything, but I will not back you up on flagging a fucking channel. I will not do it. Under no circumstances will I back you. That is just beyond anything. So I cannot do it. And I've had to protect some of my people from some bullshit before. And to be fair, they've had my back in situations as well. But I will not protect you. So no matter who you are, I don't care what content creator you are. I don't care how many followers you have. I don't care. If you flag another YouTube channel, you're done. Like, it's you just do not do that. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Okay, is the person literally doxing you and threatening you? Yeah, okay, but these are exceptions to the rule. We don't talk about the exception. We talk about the rule. Yes, you can find exceptions to any fucking thing. We're talking about the rule. So if you come to me and go, "Hey, this channel is doxing my fucking family," and okay, that's okay, fine, but that's not the rule. You know what I mean? So anyway, it is what it is. But at the same time, you got to do what you got to do. I don't want to police other people's opinions or thoughts or anything like that. That's not the game I'm into. And I highly respect many of these people involved, with this. So, that's where I'm at with it. Zero Cool says, go to kick, quit making me waste my money on the establishment. Okay. So just so you understand, I was talking to, shout out to the Salty Nerd podcast. Shout out to the Salty Nerd Podcast. Matthew Kadish was trying to help me out with this Kick problem. I had Kick connected again, and it failed to connect again. I even went through the steps that Matthew Kadish told me. So I'm going to have to give him a call tomorrow and see what I'm doing wrong. I'm clearly doing something wrong. I've had Ryan try it too. Ryan's really good at troubleshooting things. It failed for him when we tried to connect Kick. So I'm not sure what the problem is for why Kick will not connect to stream yards for me, but I will look into it. But I did what Matthew Kadish told me, and it still failed. So I'm going to look into it, and we will go from there. But I have been trying. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why it keeps happening. Brockatron, did you see what Benny's team found on Fatty Willis? I saw a video, I think, but I haven't watched it. Oh, wait, you're talking about the election fraud stuff from like years ago? Yes. The election denial. That's what it is. Yeah, I did. So the 2 10s that are there, Jed, I got them both. Just a heads up on that. To the 2 10s that are there, I got both of those. Lou D, the only person on this planet whose name is said every day. They have turned this man into a symbol. He's freaking Batman now. Hell yeah. Dude, that sweatshirt is dope. Where can I get one? Teespring, or is it Teespring? The link right there. If you click the link that's in the pinned post, you can probably find it, or Eric K or Cam Man or some of the mods can drop the direct link for this one. And all proceeds go to the Trump 2024 election campaign. And I guess, like, just so you guys know, like, I mean, I'll be trying to support Trump directly as well. It's not something I don't like advertising what I donate to, and it's not because, like, my experience is every time I've tried to do like public charity stuff, it's just backfired on me. Shout out to Zack Snyder, appreciate you, bud. But yeah, I just kind of don't like publicizing stuff necessarily. Although we did do the Sound of Freedom deal where we donated $1,500 to Sound of Freedom. And that was all views. So thank you. Appreciate that. But plan on supporting Trump to the best of my ability. Could the problems be Spectrum again with Kick? No, I don't think so, Tom. It's not a Spectrum issue. It's a connection issue directly with StreamYards, and I don't know why. But we will look into it. I will look into it. Nate Hooper, you are under snake pit arrest. You have the right to remain a troll. Anything you misspell, okay, this is good. Anything you misspell will be used against you. You have the right to a membership. If you cannot afford a membership, one will be provided for you. Holy shit. Nate, I got to highlight that one. Where's that one? How did I miss that one earlier? Where's Nate Hooper? Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Hooper. This is a beauty right here. You are under snake pit arrest. You have the right to remain a troll. Anything you misspell will be used against you. You have the right to a membership. If you cannot afford a membership, one will be provided for you. Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect right there. I don't think I've ever seen a more accurate description of the CobraCast chat right there. Look at all the fucking green. Everybody's a damn member right now almost. It's crazy. Like almost everybody's a member. It's wild, man. It's unbelievable. That's really good. That was really good. Brother Rudlock says, you never know. Trump might be like the groundskeeper from The Simpsons. That suit, let me see, where's that? That suit comes off and he might be cut. Hail the 199. Thank you. Look at all these gifties flying in right now. Ryan Guy for 5. Who's that? Dalu for 5. Look at the chat going crazy, man. Oh, man. Brockatron, worst jail in the U.S.? Of course, it's run by Democrats, of course. Before movie sucked. So when do we cancel John Bolton for using the racist term thug? I know, right? Super Grova, real estate king living rent-free in the libs' heads. Absolutely. Nuclear Winter Gamer just wanted to ask about side scrollers on Geeks and Gamers. Was it supposed to be a temporary thing? I'm just wondering, been out of the loop. Yeah, so Craig's an internet legend. You know, when Craig contacted me, I was kind of blown away that you know, Screw Attack Craig knew who I was, because I knew all about Screw Attack. And so yeah, that thing was just like a temporary thing. We never really figured out like how long it was going to go, but when the channel that day, remember that day that Geeks and Gamers was fully demonetized for a day? At that point, I think the next day was when they were scheduled to do it. And I was like, hey, this might be a good time for us to kind of do that deal. I think we were going to do it over the course of the next few weeks, but because of that demonetization, I said, hey, I probably need to pull the plug now, because I got to see what's going on my channel. Now, luckily, when I woke up the next day, the channel was fully restored, but that kind of sped up that decision a little bit. But that's all it was. That's all it was. But thank you. And Side Scrollers is doing a great job. And I know some people had some issues with that. And again, I did talk to Craig. Craig is a good dude, and he heard me out. Man, that's all I can ever ask. Meme TV just dropped 20 gifties. Look at the gifties flying around here tonight. You guys are crazy, and I love it. Like, seriously, we may have actually, like, let me look at the analytics right now. Let me look at the analytics. We may have seen more than maybe more than a 30 or a 40% increase right now. Let me look right now. Okay, if I go to a normal CobraCast was getting about anywhere from 15 to I'd say 12 to 20,000 views. All right. I guess we probably have increased, I'd say, a good 50% of our audience. I think we've probably increased a good 50% of our audience since that big stream. That's really good. Off one big stream, you usually don't maintain that much, but I mean, it seems like a good 50%. Holy crap, Hayden. My goodness, man. Wow. Hayden Wayne. Oh my God. Whew. Wow. Hayden Wayne just dropped 50 gifted memberships, ladies and gentlemen. I call Hayden, like, Hayden 75 is his name for the new people, but Hayden, I call him Hayden Wayne. So it's like he's like the Bruce Wayne for CobraCast. That's what I call him. Hayden Wayne dropping bombs. Wow. Unbelievable, Hayden. Good Lord, that's crazy. Thank you. Zero Cool, dude, I let my membership go because I want you to get 95%. I'm 199 all day, every day. But if you want to make change, be change, it's hard. And so am I for Jay. For Jay. You're right, man. You're right. The option here, let me pull Jed in here. Jed, I'm gonna pull you in for a minute. Jed. So if I stream through OBS, directly OBS, I need to use Restream to do multiple platforms, correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
And it'll work better than Streamlabs multicast anyway. And you get more than just two.
I need to show you what Matthew Kadish sent me to try to get StreamYards to work, and see if you can help me, because I'd rather do it through StreamYards than OBS.
No, you can just do it through Restream specifically as well. It has a studio mode just like this.
Okay. All right. So we'll talk about that this weekend. Are you around this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to you about this weekend. We'll get it fully set up. So, all right. Appreciate you, man.
Of course.
All right. So there you go. I'm listening to you, Zero Cool. I'm listening to you. I listen to the people, and I want to stream on Kick. I love Kick. I'm a huge fan of Kick. It's a great platform. It really is. All right, we got member messages. Jose says Vito is legit scared. I've never seen him squirm and look stressed, even more so than his Cuties Exposed episode. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not interested in getting it. Like, this person has proven without a shadow of a doubt that they are not someone that operates on good faith. What I'm interested in is standing with my bro, Eric July. That's all I'm worried about. So that's all I care about right there. Giants fan, new member. Thank you. Wedge Seraph, member for 4 months. With all the craziness lately, all I can say is, damn, you know what to do. Let's do it one more time for the people in the back. Here we go. Damn! There we go. There we go. Judicon, where can I get that shirt, Jeremy? I'm sure you heard me say it already, but mods are dropping links all night long. The pinned post has a link. All proceeds go to the Trump 2024 presidential campaign. Stuart Hamilton, member 5 months. Thank you. Cultural Breakdown, member of the Snake Pit. Thank you. Woody Chipper, today's daily derangement, Trump BMI LOL. Biker Angelo says, you know how Trump stays in shape. Krav Maga. What's up, man? Jacob Rodriguez, be better, Mr. 47 and not 199. JG, keep Jay's name out your mouth. Jaron says, thanks, Krista, for the link. Just ordered my Donald J. Trump revenge shirt. Dems and rhinos done messed up bigly. Keep up the great work, Jeremy. Much love from Texas. Thank you. All these gifted memberships. Carl Starr, member 4 months. 316 here. Swig a beer for the working man because Stone Cold said so. Robert Walters, when Timmy said, if you don't like how I run this, don't let the door hit you on the backside. So I left and found you. I have never laughed so hard. Hey, brother. I never want to take away from another creator's audience, but if that creator loses their audience, I will more than happy, be here to take someone in. I don't think I think that YouTube is big enough for everybody to kind of do their own thing. And I mean, just like this Wednesday was proof of that. I mean, this channel, we had like 28,000 people watching us. Biggest stream I've ever had. Benny told me he had 22,000 watching him just on YouTube. He had another I think 20 something thousand somewhere else on like Rumble or something. Crowder had like 30 something thousand watching him. Tim Pool had 30 something thousand watching him. It's crazy. It was a crazy night. So the platform is big enough for everybody. You gotta respect your audience. 100%. Lou D1, Biden clearly deteriorating, media silent. Trump lies about weight, media nonstop talking about it. Petty losers, 100%. 100%. 2012, Jameson, watch out for FEC violation on donations. Noted, Jameson. Thank you, brother. Blood Guilty Gaming. We did it once. We can do it again. Drain the Swamp. MAGA. Let's go. Brenda. Thanks, Donald Trump fan and voter 2016 on. Thank you. Rob Morgan. Not going to lie. Sometimes I like to chat under different names just to trigger you for a rant. But it's all done out of love. Hail the 199. Cobra la 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 la. That's really good. So Rob Morgan says, not going to lie. Sometimes I like to chat under different names just to trigger you for a rant. But it's all done out of love. That's pretty damn funny, actually. Axel Jensen, Vito talking shit in Timcast chat and insulting the creators of Sound of Freedom when they were on. Just interesting, isn't it? It really is. It really is. Yeah, at this point in time, like if you're a creator, I mean, this is the definition of bad faith. This person is, and but it's there. Jay Tapia, that's got Pokemon go to the polls vibes. Joe says, haha, got him. Zalisha, you got the face for radio, but not the voice. Damn. Savage. That was pretty good, actually. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. When Trump meant he was the sanctimonious, he really means it. You expect Biden to plagiarize other people's stuff, but DeSantis, oof. Yes, he's done. Yep. 46 says Trump 2016. They're coming after me. They're not coming after me. They're coming after you. I'm just in their way. 2023. They're not coming after me. I'm coming for them. Hell yes. Hell yes. Ryan Guy with the scanning in. Keep up the good work, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Elsa Barrett scanning in. Serial number AACRK-01199. E. Clay Thomason. The more they indict, the more we unite. 199. Absolutely. Brenda, sorry, but my mom is here. Okay. With Dodbod. No problem, Brenda. It's all good. Russ Williams. Let's see. The Miranda Act version from @Nate Hooper should be on a t-shirt. That really was good. That was really good. I was impressed with that one. Eric says Jeremy the Biebs is a bad man. Justin Bieber literally has one song that I appreciate. The rest of them are trash. I mean, of the ones I've heard. What is that one song? I don't even know the name of the song. Every time I hear it, I know it. I couldn't tell you what the name of the fucking song is. He's got one good song, though. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure the chat can tell me. Everybody knows there's like one good song. Love Yourself. Yes, Miss Jamie, it's Love Yourself. That's the only good song that Bieber has. That's it. Let's see. 2012 Jameson, where is your Fanny? Where is Fanny your fired t-shirt? It's actually a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. Hayden Wayne for another 50. I just want to let people know, if you click on the gifted memberships notification on the top of the chat, you have a toggle switch to turn on accepting gifted memberships for a channel. We need to make a quick video clip of how to do this. That is a really good point, Hayden. That's a really good point. I think there's a lot of people that probably don't know how to do that. Some people have branded channels and they don't know that they can't do it. So yes, that's a good point, Hayden. Thank you, Hayden. Hayden has been crushing it tonight, man. Wow. Swig of water for Hayden, the working man. Oh, look who's here. Damn it. Look who's here. I haven't seen you in a long time. I have not seen you in a long time. Your poll numbers have dropped a lot since you were here last time, buddy. How you been? You've been struggling. Whew. It's been a pretty tough run for you, hasn't it? Ronnie boy, let's give a reminder. Right here. A reminder of Ron DeSantis, what he's all about.
Yes or no, Ron? Will you serve a full 4-year term if you're reelected governor of Florida?
Wouldn't you like to know? I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters. I'm not a candidate, so I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
Is there any issue upon which you disagree with President Trump?
Obviously there is, because I voted contrary to him in the Congress.
President Trump has stood with our communities in South Florida, Cuban Americans, Venezuelan Americans, to stand for freedom in this hemisphere and stand against the dictatorships in places like Caracas and Havana. He has stood by our veterans, and he has stood by our military.
I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
Thank you, Mr. President, for being a good friend to Florida, and God bless you, God bless Florida, and God bless the United States of America. So it's an honor to have the president here. I want to thank him for what he's done for our economy. I want to thank him for what he's done to fight terrorism. I want to thank him for what he's done for our military, which is stronger than ever. And as an Iraq War veteran, I want to thank him for what he has done to stand by our veterans.
I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
The messaging should be, get a vaccine because it's good for you to do it. It works. My view is if you get a vaccine, the vaccines are effective, you're immune.
So my message is the vaccines protect you, get vaccinated, and then live your life as if you're protected.
If you are vaccinated, though, the number of people that end up hospitalized after is almost zero. It's incredibly low.
Get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated.
I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
I will never, ever back down.
We'll never back down. Never back down.
And never back down.
We will never back down. We will never back down.
He never backs down.
Never, ever back down from a fight. I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
I'm just standing in their way. That's all I'm doing. I'm standing in their way. I'm just standing in their way.
I'm standing in your way. I'm standing in your way.
That I've been recognized nationally as being somebody who would be different, who would be a leader, who could be somebody like a Paul Ryan.
There are others that want to serve, and Governor DeSantis is one of those.
Who's like the most inspirational person you've met and why?
I guess I probably would say Bush 41.
Is Southwest Florida Trump country or what?
Please clap.
Shout out to the Dilly meme team. They are crushing it right now. Absolutely boots on the ground. MAGA meme soldiers. They are crushing it. And that was a hilarious clip put together right there. So hey, good job there. Ron's our guy, or whatever the account's name is. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. I didn't know. Whoa. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? I had no idea. Ron, I had no idea. Thank you for letting us know about that. I had no clue. Thank you for allowing us to understand that.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Dom, thank you for the 20. And Tinhead says, I just wanted to say thank you to whomever I got the gifted membership from your legends. Yes, we have the best chat. Seriously, I might sound like a broken record, but I can't help it. We literally have the best chat on the internet. Let's see. What's the name of the band and the song from the old Trump outro? That is Careless Rex by Sabaton. Sabaton. It's a very easy find on YouTube. Play the clip of Ron the follower at the debate. I don't have that clip on me right now. It was a bad look, man. That was a really bad look. Sabaton song is badass. Here's my thing. I don't know much about Sabaton, the band. Do you think that they're like, are they the type of band that would probably hate that Trump is tied to their song? I know nothing about the band in terms of like what they're like. And trust me, I don't care. I've kind of accepted that most like creative people, whether it's movie stars or musicians or whatever, they're all going to hate Trump. But let's see. Trying to see what the chat's saying. I know nothing about them though. But they are good. They want to stay out of politics, says Mary. Okay. That's fair. Probably would, yeah. Yeah, it's a great song. And you know what? We'll play the outro tonight. We will play the outro tonight. Holy crap. I just looked. My goodness, man. I just looked at the back end. Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy. MAGA Man, 3 months. Maybe make a clip reading the 199 rights. I may have to do that. That's actually really good. That is a real Jed, can you kind of save that $20 from Nate Hooper so we gotta do something with that. And that was really good. Vegas Woman gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you, Vegas Woman. The Sean 2. Jeremy, do you think you could do a mugshot as well? 100% I could do a mugshot. Let's do it. I'll make one. CR Tan, is there a way to put wanted for president on the design on your hoodie? I like those colors better. Didn't see it in the merch page. I thought we had one, but I'm not sure. Eric, did I know Chris is not here right now. Did she have a wanted for president one as well?
Yes, she does.
Okay. All right. So you can drop the link. Okay. Just drop the link for them. So, all right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Where are we at? Liam John Smith, Trump winning in 2016 versus now. Trump winning in 2020 versus or 2024. Johnny the With Kid, he looks good and hard. I'd say he has a hard on. DM, why anyone watches Fox is beyond me. New media it is. Let's see. Gerald Armstrong says ninjas for Trump. Brocatron, if Trump became prime minister of Canada, he could actually be prime minister forever since there aren't term limits. Please liberate us when Trump is back. We need help. Absolutely on that. Zero Cool. Did my last super chat get banned because I said the OZB? I don't think so. Jed, did his last super chat go through? Zero Cools?
Let me check.
And then David Phillips. Oh, go ahead.
You've read 2 from him already.
So 2 from Zero Cool. Is this the third one right here, Zero Cool? Let me know. Let me know. And then David Phillips says, "Hey Jeremy, is it a coincidence that when the Ron the guy shows up, MCU fan isn't here? Not. And I left the Alphabet Mafia today. Hail chat. That's interesting. Where's MCU fan at? I didn't read it yet. Okay. Let me see. Zero Cool. Let me go back and see. Oh, there it is. You will eventually get banned or censored if you keep saying stuff like that on YouTube. It will happen. They will self-censor you. Like, yeah. So they will. So that one's the one that he was talking about. Yeah, they will censor you. If did it even go through? Sometimes StreamYards will pick it up, but it won't go through YouTube. You know what I mean? Let me see if actually it went through YouTube. Yep, it did go through on YouTube as well. So I do see it. And at the end of the day, like I'm just being real. Like it doesn't help the channel to have stuff like that on it. I mean, Fresh and Fit just got demonetized completely. I'm not saying I'm a fan of Fresh and Fit. I've only watched a handful of their episodes, but they were one of the biggest channels, live streaming channels. We know what happened to Geeks and Gamers. And we do have to stay in. We got to keep, especially right now, over the next year and a half, things are going to get wild and crazy. It's just going to. And we know that. We know that. And we just have to be prepared for that. It's going to get wild and crazy, but all I care about is Trump getting back in office. That's all I care about. Let's see. It's election season, baby. Absolutely. It certainly is. It certainly is. DM says, can you play Mark Dice's vid take on the mugshot? You guys want me to? Yeah. Let's look up Mark Dice. I like Mark Dice. So chat or mods, if you guys can drop a link to Mark Dice's channel, I want to make sure we're giving him full credit. But yeah, we can totally take a look at Mark Dice's. Let's see here. Here we go. Most iconic photo in history. Mark Dice.
Yesterday, as I'm sure you heard, the most iconic photo in really all of human history was taken Donald Trump's mugshot. Not just of our lifetime, not just of this century, which is really only 23 years, not just of the last 100 years, but really of all of human history. A former president.
He's right about that. And that's something we have to really fully appreciate right now. We are witnessing probably the most iconic photo in human history. It's crazy.
President of the United States, the frontrunner in the current election cycle, arrested for trumped up charges for doing the exact same thing that Democrats did and tried to do when he was first elected back in 2016. Of course, I will be putting it on a t-shirt for you in numerous different styles, and already would have had them, except I don't know what happened with my graphic designer. I think he just totally flaked on me, or he didn't understand the urgency when I said as soon as possible, meaning right now. And the software that we use to collaborate, we use a special software, isn't sending out notifications. So be patient. I'll have them maybe later today or this weekend. I'll post an update on the community tab. And I searched Google for the most famous photos of all time. I know Google is evil. I just wanted to see what the mainstream search results were for that topic. And Trump's photo definitely eclipses all of them.
Yes.
You probably have seen some of these. The guys eating their lunch, the steel workers out sitting there on the beam of a skyscraper that they were building. This photo, of course.
Hold on just a minute. What happened to, what happened to men? What happened to men? It's crazy, man.
of a skyscraper that they were building. This photo, of course, celebrating Victory Day over Japan during World War II. This list has Gandhi and his spinning wheel. Not sure what's so special about that one. This one I'm not going to show. It's a horrifying scene from the Vietnam War. Tank Man, the Chinese guy standing in front of the tanks in Tiananmen Square in China. This one, the Afghan girl, the girl with green eyes. So I would say by far, Donald Trump's mugshot eclipses all of these. And what's really interesting is what this meme illustrates.
This is so accurate. And this is why this photo is probably going to be the undisputed most iconic photo in history, because literally everybody loves the photo, maybe for different reasons, but everybody loves this photo. And the Trump haters don't understand that they're just making him more famous.
Because both Trump supporters and Trump haters were extremely excited about the mugshot being released. The Lincoln Project, those never Trump phony Republicans who turned on Donald Trump back in 2016 and then made an absolute killing cashing in on the gullible Democrats who just gave them a bunch of money so that there could be a group of a half a dozen supposed Republicans who were against Trump. They posted this. I would say it's a moronic meme, but the meme itself is actually great. I'm sure they stole it from Republicans because I've actually seen almost identical ones on our side. Their intention behind it, however, is moronic because they are celebrating the release of the mugshot 2. Live reaction to Trump's mugshot photo, they say.
To show it to the audience now. This is just a striking image, too.
This guy, however, is even more out of touch. He posted the clip of Kyle Rittenhouse breaking down.
Yes, I saw. You said it before I could, Sean Green. The left can't meme. The left cannot meme.
The stand, which became a meme, and then captioned it, Republicans after they see the Trump mugshot.
What?
No, moron. We were looking forward to it even more than you. Up until yesterday, the most iconic mugshots of all time would probably be a toss-up between Frank Sinatra's and Martin Luther King's. Frank Sinatra's was actually sold, I remember, on a t-shirt back in the 90s at Spencer Gifts. Then, of course, there's this mugshot of Nick Nolte, an actor who I literally can't even name a single movie that he's been in, but his name sounds familiar. He was an actor back in the 80s, maybe the 90s.
Nick Nolte's
Still, the title holder for the nerdiest mugshot is held by Bill Gates, who was arrested, I think, for reckless driving back in like the 1980s, speeding in his Porsche. And the title holder for the hottest mugshot is still Paris Hilton, who was arrested for a DUI back, I think, in like the early 2000s. And if there is a silver lining to this situation, I try to make light of it the best I can. This is just some gallows humor because I don't think most people understand just exactly how bad things.
I saw someone say the list is a little bit U.S. Who was it? Russell Williams? Is that where it go? The lists are a bit U.S. biased. The Hugh Grant mugshot was, you know what? From my perspective, that Hugh Grant mugshot was massively famous here in the U.S. It was big time. I remember it here in the U.S. That Hugh Grant mugshot, and I guess a lot of it was because Hugh Grant, it decided to, wasn't, if I'm not mistaken, Hugh Grant, this was when he got busted for cheating on Elizabeth Hurley with a chick that looked like Wesley Snipes, right? Is that right? That's what it was? You had Elizabeth Hurley and you hooked up with a chick that looked like Wesley Snipes. Woof. Bad decision there, Hugh. Bad decision.
Things are going to get in America. But Donald Trump is back on Twitter, now rebranded as X, posting his first tweet since the mostly peaceful protest shortly after January 6th, when he was banned from all big tech platforms. Posting the mugshot along with the caption, election interference, never surrender, and a link to his website, DonaldJTrump.com. Last night, pretty much all night on CNN and MSNBC, they used split screens with the Operation Mockingbird assets on one side of the screen and Donald Trump's mugshot on the other.
To me, this is justice. The fact that Manhattan didn't give him a mugshot, I thought was offensive. I thought that the Fed said, we already know what he looks like. He was the president of the United States. Okay, offensive. Everyone.
Listen, Joy Reid, I don't know if you're hurting for money, but right now, land prices are through the roof. And you have a fucking probably 200 fucking acres right there on your forehead. Like that, at least 200 to 300 acres minimum. You could probably make a killing off of those. That's a lot of mileage, Joy Reid. That's a lot of mileage. Holy shit, you could sell a lot. You could get a lot for that land. Just
everyone else had to take him. This case, and I think Fonnie Willis is a hero. She is a national hero because she
is unwittingly helping me put out what will ultimately be the best t-shirt of all time. Again, you got to be patient. They're going to be great. I could have slapped something together last night, but I wanted to have my guy do it professionally, so they're going to be worth the wait. And if you think Donald Trump is having a rough life these days, imagine being Ron DeSantis and listening to and believing the Republican establishment whispering into his ear that when the indictments come, Donald Trump's political career is going to be finished. He's going to tank in the polls. Nobody's going to support him. Only his poll numbers have skyrocketed, and Ron DeSantis' campaign is cratered. And instead of vigorously defending Donald Trump against the deep state, against these trumped-up charges, against the Marxist revolution.
That wasn't my... I have to... Was that his smoked alarm? I was thinking it was. You guys think it's mine. Hang on.
The Operation Mockingbird assets on one side of the screen. And
this is justice. The fact that Manhattan didn't give him a mugshot, I thought was offensive. I thought that the Fed
yeah, that was on his. I was wondering, I was like, that's not mine.
Here is going to be finished. He's going to tank in the polls. Nobody's going to support him. Only his poll numbers have skyrocketed, and Ron DeSantis' campaign is cratered. And instead of vigorously defending Donald Trump against the deep state, against these trumped-up charges, against the Marxist revolution that we're in the midst of.
That's his meme. Okay. I got it now.
He's just still running for president, and this was his response to Donald Trump's latest arrest.
Governor, what do you think about this split screen of you here in the Field of Dreams and former President Trump being arrested in Georgia?
Well, I'm glad I'm at the Field of Dreams. I'm happy to be here.
Challenging Donald Trump for the presidency is going to be the biggest mistake of Ron DeSantis' life. Instead of just
and if you want to look this up, Robert Barnes is the first person I remember seeing say this, and I said it not too long after. This is just when the rumors started about Ron DeSantis. When the rumors were out there that he was potentially going to run, Robert Barnes came out there and he said, Ron DeSantis is about to commit political suicide by running against Donald Trump. He was the first person I saw say it. I'm not saying he was the first, but he's the first person I saw say it. The most accurate statement I've ever heard. Ron DeSantis has committed political suicide.
And former President Trump being arrested in Georgia.
Well, I'm glad I'm at the Field of Dreams. I'm happy to be here.
Challenging Donald Trump for the presidency is going to be the biggest mistake of Ron DeSantis' life. Instead of just standing down and waiting to see what happened, or to see if maybe he would drop out to deal with the charges, or to see if he has a health issue, which he still may, and have to drop out, he could have easily then entered the race and been a heroic savior, cheered by the entire party. But instead, his campaign has been an utter embarrassment, and the longer it goes on, the dumber he looks. Like I said, I'm going to get...
What's up, Next News Network? How the hell are you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. I know you used to follow me on G&G. That's awesome seeing you here. Next News Network is awesome. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's listen to the end of Mark Dice's video so he can get his plug in over on his channel. And again, you guys go subscribe to Mark Dice if you have not. Clearly, most of you that are watching me already know who Mark Dice is.
Trump mugshot shirts as soon as I can. One of them, I'm going to replace this mock-up photo that I put out a couple months ago with the actual mugshot. There's another design that I'm working on as well. I'll get them out as soon as I can. So depending on when you're watching this, they might be up there already, hopefully. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and just check it out. Or if you want to get something else like the Hey Liberals, Leave Them Kids Alone shirts, the Conspiracy Theorists Are Right shirt, and Ultra MAGA shirt, or any of my awesome designs, head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.
There we go. So Mark Dice, I haven't watched Mark Dice a lot lately. I used to watch him a lot, but I do like Mark Dice. I do like Mark Dice. He's good people. And but yeah, so we're gosh, I got to catch up on all these super chats. You guys have been crazy tonight. Mary Nicholson, Sabaton prefers to stay neutral when it comes to politics, so it wouldn't probably wouldn't love the outro, but they would hate the use of the parade because they were associating a careless Rex with neo-Nazism and which they despise. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I hate to say it like this, but the reality of it is politically neutral people need to figure out where the hell they stand, because politically neutral people clearly are not leftists. They want to stay out of the nonsense. And if you want to continue that path of staying out of the nonsense, you need to support Donald Trump. Because if you continue to just ride the fence and just go, I don't want to get involved, do you know what's going to happen? Your gas prices are going to keep going. I keep looking at the wrong fucking camera. Your gas prices are going to keep going up. Your property's cost is going to keep going up. Food prices are going to keep going up. They're going to keep indoctrinating your children. They're going to take all of your rights away. And you're going to live in a world that's like not a country, a world that's going to look like Wally. And so, you know, at this point, like, people need to get off the fence. And I totally understand that, you know, Sabaton is, you said they're Swedish, but that's not my point. Being is that going back to just looking at it from an American standpoint for right now, and America sets the tone for the world. It just does. The world was a better place when Donald Trump was president. That's a fact. You can't dispute that. It is a fact. The world was a better place when Donald Trump was president. So people that are politically like, I just don't want to get involved. Well, guess what? Eventually it will come for you. The left will always come for you because the left doesn't operate like that. The left will come for you, and they will destroy everything that you have worked for, everything your family has built, everything that you believe in. The left will just overrun it, and they won't even think twice about it. They don't care about you. They hate you. They despise you. They despise your individuality. They despise your patriotism. They despise the fact that you care about your country. They despise that you respect law enforcement. They despise that you care about the military. They despise that you don't want the military in war. They despise all of that, and they will destroy you if you don't stand up for something. Again, it's the same old saying. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's it right there. So, where am I at now? Zero Cool says, dude, I was just kidding. But I like to have fun and push boundaries. Would never do anything to jeopardize the channel. Like you say, old school game chat channels. Hell 199. Hell, Jeremy. Bro, it's all good. I appreciate that. And you know, I do, man. I appreciate it. So, Jeremy, do 2 versions of the Snake Pit rights, one from Jay and Ryan, and play them according to the situation. That's really good. That's really good. Proud of you. Oh, what's up, Steel Leg of History? How you doing, brother? Proud of you. I'm getting you something extra for that Mario popcorn bucket. It will be a while since I have to pre-order it. It's a Titan related. Be blessed. Hey, brother. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Keck Lord says, now if we only had the Andrew Dice Clay version. LOL. Trump 2024, 2028. God, Emperor Trump. Hail Cobra Pit. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Eventually, we got to do Sexy Back In. We still got Beard of Shame. How's Beard of Shame coming along, Hailstorm? And we're just running late tonight, but I'm having too much fun talking with all of you. I'm just having way too much fun. What's up?
It's done. It crashed on me twice. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But it's done.
All right. Well, I guess you guys want Beard of Shame now? You want Sexy Back In now? I mean, keep reading super chats. It's really up to you. The people decide what we do. All right. Thanks, Hailstorm. So for the new people, and again, we still have new people here from our big bounce that we got, but we have a Beard of Shame. It's dedicated to the one and only Jack Murphy, the biggest cuck of all time. And whoever had a bad day or whoever deserves to be shamed, they get the beard of shame. Jay Hailstorm does a fantastic job. And super chats. All right, you guys want super chats done. Big Papa, you need 6'3", 215 on a shirt under the mugshot. DM, did you hear about the Dim threatened Baron and Goat? I did not hear about this. I did not hear about that. The Buzz CJC, Vanilla Ice 1, Screaming Woke Hipster 0. That dude did look like Vanilla Ice. Greedo Gaming, was that vape store employees fired after that? I honestly don't know. I don't know if I ever heard a follow-up on that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Gung Ho Max says, I can't super chat as much because my twins are in private school. When I found out Bryce Young went there, I pulled them out. Go Gators. What's up, Gung Ho Mac? I appreciate you, brother. Troy News says, I don't like proper Jeremy either. I want to hear that thick, Sweet Home Alabama accent, Jeremy, though. Trump 2024. SBZ, thank you, Troy News. Jeremy looks so young in that video, but then I remember we have been around since 199. Absolutely. Jace, the pop culture vandal. MAGA is more powerful than ever. Jeremy, please tell me you saw Benny Johnson's Trump Superman tweet. It's the best meme from the past day. I did, and Benny is awesome. Shout out to Benny Johnson. Had him on Friday Night Tights tonight. DM says people go to prison over Maui, but won't. People gotta go to prison, I'm sorry, over Maui, but won't. Will they still vote demons? I think they will. Meme that vape dude. Hear of Jericho Green? Yes, Kerry VP. And I'm still on the Kerry VP, Kerry Lake for VP. I'm still on that train. I'm not moving off that train. That is where I'm at. Dragon Dan, you nailed it at the beginning of Friday Night Tights tonight. I'll keep rooting for you all the time. Thank you, Dragon Dan. Appreciate you, brother. Discount Superhero isn't 199 Donald Trump's IQ. Donald Trump's IQ is the highest IQ ever recorded in human history. That is just a fact. DM, what's up, Discount Superhero? DM, hey, at Ron's the guy, a DeSantis shill. Super chat back. Yeah, Ron's the guy. Ron's the guy. From now on, you will not be acknowledged in the CobraCast chat by me unless you send a super chat. End of discussion. How's that one going to feel for you, buddy? Jeremy's creaming back in. Hail to our outlaw president, 199. Keck Lord. Damn! Another payday, it seems. 199. Hail. Thank you. J-Rock. Breach for Trump. No, J-Rock. Kevin Cron. Fortnite tonight? No. I don't think so. Maybe. We'll see. Ryan Kennel's Jewish nose. Where's Ryan Kennel's yarmulke? It looks so good on him. Sunny Man for the 199. Thank you. Nate Hooper says, read Ron's the guy his rights. I can't acknowledge him now. It's too late. I got to have the rights up, though. I'll get that. We're going to get that worked out. Nate, that whole thing, we're going to turn that. You created a legendary meme for the snake pit. So we will get that. Well, I will get that done. Cuddy Soup says, first time watching your show. What a damn good time. Love the kick-assery and the fun. Got my revenge t-shirt ordered anyways. God bless. Look at that. First time viewer, and we already got a super chat from them. That is awesome. So it's Cuddy Soup 77. Welcome to the snake pit. I hope you got a membership throughout the night. There's been a lot of them tonight, so I hope you did. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad. I'm always happy when new people come in here and enjoy what we're doing. That's good stuff. Kevin from Chicago. Thoughts on politicians' obsession with Israel? I honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not that knowledgeable on the whole Israel thing. I'm just not. I know other people in my space are. I can't sit here and bullshit and say that I have a lot of understanding of the divisive nature of that. I can educate myself on it, but I can't say that I would not have a very good take on it. And sorry to disappoint so many with that one, but yeah, It's not my thing that I know a lot about. Arthur Brown, Sabaton doesn't talk modern politics much. Let's see. I'm waiting to see what the chat says after that one right there. We've got Elsid Barrett says Vito was on Side Scrollers today. The whole chat tried to warn them. Even Lethal Lightning tried as he was a guest. At least Craig had a good sense to take it to Rumble. Yeah, I like I said, man, I talked to Craig about it, and again, you can't expect everybody to understand every detail of online stuff, and so he had no idea about the whole veto thing and all of that. He just didn't. So but now he does. Now he does. Salty Vader for $40 Rumble rant. All hail the Salty Army and the 199. God bless the greatest president ever, Donald Trump. Hell yes. There we go. Let me see. Vault 95 Survivor scanning in 199 saw Eric's lawsuit issues, so I decided to help him by buying his ISOM number 2. There you go. Cover C. Hell yes. And Vault 95 Survivor, the CobraCast 199 outro and intro videos, music are like discovering gold. Hail 199 Snake Pit. Thank you. Appreciate that. Vault 95 Survivor. Jeremy, I am publishing a history book. When it's ready, can I get a shout out and also send you a copy? It's World War II related, and I made it in an easy read. I also made it all the art for it. Hail the Iron Age. Absolutely, man. And good luck with that. I'm excited to see what you got going on. Wisdom prevails. I love the fact they are big mad that he didn't look defeated in the mugshot. I know, it's so funny. It's so funny. Let's see. Vault 95 Survivor. Now that Trump has seen that jail for himself, hopefully he has the drive to prosecute the DA for the deplorable mistreatment of prisoners and suspects not yet found guilty, and justice for the dead. Hell yes. And David Phillips, Fortnite Jeremy, let him know, chat. Maybe. 50 from David Phillips, by the way. 50. Reignited Republic. Whatever happened to all the Jeremys? It's interesting because whenever I super chat, whenever I stream and the super chats start flying, and the memes start flying, it creates this sense of community, and that's where the Jeremy meme accounts came from. There were all these Jeremy meme accounts based off my personalities or my shticks that I would do, things like that. And once I stopped live streaming from the Geeks and Gamers perspective, that whole kind of element of my fan base kind of went away. And that was kind of sad for me to see because I got so focused on content. And but I think that we could do something to kind of bring that back, but it kind of went away when I stopped. And there's a NASCAR Jeremy's here. JB says Indiana Jeremy was my favorite account. Look at you guys, man. Come on. That's amazing. Reignited Republic. I am going to buy a few things from the shop, but the mass has to go. Yeah, I didn't know that we still had that in there, so I already took care of that. Vault 95 Survivor. For any good Tim Pool did, it was Tim attacking his audience and closing his chat to only people who pay money, thus inspiring CobraCast, the best political related show, Snake Pit. Yes. That was another thing, too. Tim shut his chat down completely, and it was members only, which highly pissed me off. I thought that was a big slap in the face to the audience. All your audience wants is just to treat them with respect and decency. Don't bullshit them. Just like earlier, the super chat, they were asking me about the Israel thing, and I was like, I'm not that knowledgeable on it. I mean, I could talk my way through almost anything. But if I don't know something enough to give a respectable answer, I'm just going to say I don't really know a lot about that, So, Daramouth, you can say that on here, Jeremy. Also, don't forget about the link to Trump Fit. I gave you funny stuff. I think I still have that pulled up. Shadow 10765. I DM'd you on X, Jeremy, with a tasteful mugshot meme I made. All right, noted. Hayden Wayne for 50. My goodness, you guys. Oh my God. Vito and Masterson both cultivate an audience that doxes and causes problems for other people. They act like they don't allow it, but they have this implied culture. Vito said as much today. If I had this info, I'd tell you his family and address. I heard it. I mean, I was listening. I was made aware of it, so I tuned in. So I kind of see what's going on with it. And so I heard everything on it on the side scrollers. And yeah, I mean, all I could say is, I mean, we got a lot of smart people in our space, a lot of smart content creators. I think we all understand that there's just a certain line. And once that line is crossed, you see who somebody really is. I don't care how well you think you know them or whatever. Actions speak louder than words. And the actions of this individual have gone so far over any line of decency that it is, it's unacceptable to pretend that you can't see what's right in front of our faces. You know what I mean? So yeah, what's the size of your hoodie, Jeremy? Love Geeks and Gamers. Mine usually a large is my go-to for the size. Please bless this chat with the NNN Dice Jericho. We must stick together. We are not the so silent majority. Everyone on board. Larry Elder was dissed. Larry Elder was 100% dissed so terribly. What they did to Larry Elder was insane. Insane. I can't believe that people are just sitting by and allowing that to happen. I also can't believe that I'm caught up on super chats for the most part. Zero Cool. So when Beardo was eating corn the long way, how many strokes does it take for Beardo to stroke a cob of corn to woodchuck chuck? Corn Pop was a bad dude. Props to Beardo for eating corn the long way. Good Lord, man. You guys are crazy. Holy crap. I think we're caught up. Are we caught up, Jed? Am I caught up? Jed?
Yep, you're caught up on tonight's at least.
Shit. Nathan for the $4.99. All right, it's Beard of Shame time first at all. No. Before we're going to do Beard of Shame, we got to do Sexy back in. So actually the Trump video, hang on. All right, it's 1:30 seconds. We're going to do the Trump video first. Okay. So I don't know what I'm watching right now. I think I've seen this. Fuck it. We're just going to roll the dice and see what happens. It's on YouTube. Here we go.
It's my car, valet people. I'm sorry, Mr. Trump. There's a delivery truck blocking your car right now. We're going to get it moved. I'm sorry. It'll take like a couple minutes, I swear. I don't have a couple of minutes. I'm busy. You know, I'm making money. I'm busy. Hey, by the way, whose car is this? Whose is it? I like this car. Is this your car?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm buying it. I need it. I need it fast. I'm buying it.
You're buying my car?
Here's a check. Thanks.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, just let me get my kids out of the back.
Now, wait a minute. I don't have time for this. These are your kids?
Yeah.
I'm buying them too. I'm buying your kids too. Whoa, look at these heroes. Buy me.
Bye, guys. I love you. Mommy will email you, okay?
Donald Trump just bought a stranger's children. Hello, kids. I just bought you.
Who are you?
What, do you live in a cave? I'm Donald Trump. I'm the biggest. I'm the best.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Look, here's $12,000. That'll take care of your fear. Don't have fear in life.
Donald Trump just paid that little girl not to express human emotion.
Trump, what about your car? Just keep it as a tip, okay?
Sweet. Guys, I got a car. Mr. Trump, can you give us a quick, you're fired?
Listen, I don't give away my catchphrases. Now I have to get out of here. Buckle up, you kids who I just bought. Just buckle up, please, right now. I'm out of here. The Trumpster's the greatest.
Whoa. He just called himself the Trumpster.
Holy crap, dude. Trump is the best, and he's always been the best. Dude's always been the best. Holy crap. Hell yeah, man. I got to get that downloaded. Thank you for that. Thank you for that clip. I appreciate it. That is awesome right there. That is awesome. Let's see. Steel Leg of History. Nope, not yet. Johnny WizKid, but God, kids are not for sale. What the fuck, Trump? All right, sexy back in time. Now, again, the reason we do this is I am always transparent with my audience over here. I appreciate what you guys have allowed me to do here. You've allowed me to really build something special here through all of your help, and it's allowed me to continue to put money back into Geeks and Gamers, put money into CobraCast, to try to elevate it. So sexy back in time. And I got to say, we got one of the sexiest back ends in all of YouTube. All right. We certainly do. One of the sexiest back ends on all of YouTube. So without further ado, here we go. Boom. 1,600 likes. We almost made $1 for every like. Are you kidding me? $1 for every like. My goodness. My goodness. And all those new members. Jeez. There's Jeremy's creamy back end. Got filled up nicely today with that weird profile. Or good Lord. So there we go. Oh man. There we go. That's insane. That's insane. So thank you again. David Phillips dropping another 20. David Phillips was trying to push us over that $1,700 mark. Is what he was trying to do. But yeah, amazing. And you know, it's one of those things that just blows me away no matter what. I'm blown away by all of your love and support and your faith in me. So thank you all so much. Snake Pit representing. Nathan says, forgot to message on the first super chat. Jeremy, a shout out to you and all the Patriots. Anyways, just wondering what your take is on John Podesta. Have you guys heard that whole theory about John Podesta and Chester Bennington? You guys heard that one? Chester Bennington, Lincoln Park. Are you guys aware of that story? Like that whole, it's just a theory. It's just a theory. I'm not going to go too far down that rabbit hole. All right. But I'm not going to go too far down that one. But I'll just pull up a picture. All right. I'll just pull up a picture. Let's see. Holy shit. Open a new tab. You can go down the rabbit hole if you want. Okay. I'm just saying, okay? There's a lot to it. There's a lot to that theory. So just you can it's just one of those internet things. All right? And you can look down, you can go down that rabbit hole if you want, but it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild story. But it's out there. I'll just leave it at that. So there you go. There you go. Pretty interesting. It's an interesting story. Of course, we know that Chester Bennington reportedly took his own life. And very sad when that happened. But yeah, you guys can look a little further into that if you want. I don't know where you can find the stories, but there's some interesting stories out there. Hail the Snake Pit. Will there be a Trump mugshot NFT? Probably from Trump. David with the 20. Thank you. And it is now Beard of Shame time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. Where are we at? Okay. Beard of Shame. Is this it right here? All right. Beard of Shame is ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Elizabeth. Heartfelt.
I've lost track of how many times I've won the Beard of Shame. Do you ever get so happy you just completely malfunction? I'm just overwhelmed with joy. Like all I can do is smile. Just keep smiling. You're doing great, Ron. Super duper.
Dude, that smile, that whole smile thing is one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. Like that was creepy as hell. That was mega creepy. Holy crap, that was creepy. Good job, Jay Hellstorm. As always, I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate all of you. You guys are the best. Amazing support as always. I might go live for Fortnite right after this. I got to see. Like, Jed, do you want to message the group, see if anybody's available? Are you available? Wait, we got downtime tonight, don't we? Hellstorm? Do we have downtime tonight?
Looks like it's up right now.
Downtime was last night.
Yeah.
Wait, so is the new season out now?
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, we're playing. Are you kidding me? I didn't know the new season was there. Okay.
Yep, as of today.
All right.
Or
Fuck
yesterday.
You gotta download the update.
All right, I'm doing it now. I didn't know the new season was there. I'm doing it now. So yes, we will. That shows you, dude. I did 5 streams yesterday. I didn't even think about Fortnite. How long do you think it's going to take me to do the update?
Took me like 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. All right, so there we go. Trump took precedent over stupid Fortnite yesterday. So okay, I got to end this stream. I'm gonna let me just go ahead and create It's just gonna be just on YouTube. I apologize to the Rumble audience, but I don't have Restream connected yet, and Streamlabs, where I do have multiple connections, Streamlabs does it always fails on me. So I don't want to go down that road. So let me set this up really quick for the audience so they can find it if you want. I know most of you don't give a shit. I totally understand that. I get it. I know a lot of you are like, fuck you, Fortnite's gay. I'm like, well, yeah, I said that too. I used to call it that too all the time. Visibility public. Let's do a 130, or let's push it. I got to push it to 130 to make sure I have time to update and everything. So let's do that. And boom. All right, link is made. Eric K, if you want to get that link, and you can drop that in the chat. So there we go. So I apologize to the Rumble audience and the Kick audience, but I don't have the, like, for those of you that have been watching, you see how my streams bog down. Every time I use Streamlabs in the middle of the night, it bogs me down. I've been using OBS, doing the solo single stream, and it's worked beautifully. This weekend, I will work on getting Kick and Rumble implemented so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm listening to you. I appreciate you. Gunny Z says, just ordered my Wanted for President t-shirt. Hell yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. So other than that, you guys have a good night. I appreciate you all. We're going to end with Sabaton. We talked about that earlier. So let's end with Sabaton. Have a good night. And I'll see you in about 30 for Fortnite. I'll see you over in the chat. So go ahead and jump in the chat and have your conversations. Thank you for all the love tonight. You're the best. And I'll never stop thanking you. Bye, everybody.
It's my time to rule at last. 15 years have all been
right, everybody. I'll see you here in less than 30 minutes for new Fortnite, new season. I need to change this damn title really quick. Make gaming great again 199. And why are people not in my chat over there? I guess you guys are still hanging out here. Let's see if you're over there yet. There you go. I see you all over there now. All right. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Trump 2024. MAGA forever. MAGA King forever. Don't let them intimidate you.